What it do, chat? Welcome back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Chi, and welcome to the Chi Challenge. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the Chi Challenge Reacts. Guys, we got a jam packed day for you. I have some brief updates and some huge clarifications. We're also going to get into some real it's gonna get ugly, guys. The gloves are completely off, and I don't think that anybody is sparing anyone. So, guys, let's get right into the meat and potatoes. It's your boy Chi, and guys, don't forget. We are getting our source information directly from Charisse and Luce Cannon's YouTube, guys. Links will be in the description. Now, also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We are on Instagram. And yes, we are proudly at 76,000. And guys, we want you to go subscribe to or follow us on Instagram if you aren't following us as of yet. We want you to come check our page out. And this is what it looks like on Instagram. And guys, don't forget that we are sponsored by Dope Treats, which is by Loud Life, guys. And these are the post of today, of course. Guys, this is our page right here. And as you can see, we're at 76K. Come follow. And also come check us at Twitch as well, and follow us on the Twitch page, guys. We're trying to get the subscribers up. Also on TikTok, guys. Come check us out at TikTok. Da 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 da. I hope everybody's feeling great today. Sheesh, what was that? Oh yeah, we were doing the TikTok page. And also come check our TikTok page, guys. Yes, I am a real person. And as you can see, yes, I am a real person. Yep, we did the puzzle right, and this is our page on TikTok, guys. Really appreciate everybody, all the support, all the love, and let's get right into it, guys. We're gonna start with this video that was on Sunday. This one right here is 3 days old. It is Sunday service with Charisse Mills, and guest caller is going to be Luce Cannon. Now, there's going to be a point in this video where you will not be able to hear your Luce Cannon. However, they will convey the messages. So let's get right into it, guys. Let me bring you up to speed and bring in that. We're going to start with the Sunday service. As you can see. Nice. Now, we got to go to the sounds because the sounds are coming out of the computer. We wanted to go here so you guys could hear it. No, me. No, me. And she got Luce Cannon right on the phone, guys. So it's right to it, guys. We're going to get right to it. Oh, he was locked down, guys. Something must have happened. Something must have happened. We it's choppy. But it's all good. It's all good. We live. It's all good, Queen. We are live and active. Mm. Oh So it looks like he was on lockdown, so he wasn't able to communicate, guys. But we got him on the phone. Nice. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Makes sense why she switched up the thumbnail. Copy. Okay, because I saw the caption. It read more people. So I mean the thumbnail. It read more people, but it's all good. Chat. We on. Well, what you're gonna need, Queen, you're gonna need a wire that you could plug through the USB-C cord at the bottom of your phone, and then that's gonna convert the bottom to a audio 3.5 millimeter jack. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab that wire, and you would possibly need what? Damn, how would she do it? iRig probably would do it. But then again, she could just run the wire from the phone. Let me see. Sound coming out of the phone. She could run the wire from the phone into the laptop, and then the laptop, it could be input from the audio wire. No, that would be too complicated. Anyway, guys, let's go right back to the video. I get distracted when people talk about technical shit. I'm gonna have that in the back of my head, though. It's gonna be in the back of my head the whole time. How to get the sound from the phone? Because what I do is I run my wire into my universal my Apollo universal audio Apollo. But you can also do it with like a podcast deck, and then just run the sound into one of the channels, and then from there run the podcast desk into the laptop, and then on the laptop you're gonna go to the settings and you're gonna click the sound so it could come in and out through the podcast deck, and that way the sound comes in from the phone through the podcast desk, and you could put it on the live or to a speaker, or you could just grab the phone and put it really close to a microphone. So oh yeah, that would be another way. You would have a microphone, and then what you would do is you would use the microphone to broadcast, and then just put the phone on speaker. But why would she? How could she run a microphone? Oh, she wouldn't need like a. You could probably just get a USB mic, like a snowball mic or something like that, and then you could just put it on speakerphone, which will still give you a little choppy sound, but you would get some sound. But you will get it like when she was talking to academics. I don't know if you guys saw that episode, but anyway, let's get back into it. I get a little chatty when I'm excited. God, that is messy. Wait, let's hear that again. Yeah. Shouts to Loose Cannon, free Loose Cannon. Shouts to Charisse Mills. Yes, you should. You see, yo, she got permission first. She ain't disrespectful like you whack all dissing her without even talking to Loose Cannon about it. Like, bro, man to man, you should always handle it with the man first. I don't give a fuck what she did. If my significant other was to do something out of pocket, please come to me. Come to me first. Don't address her. If you feel it was disrespectful, you come to me, and then we can handle that. But don't ever call my girl shit. Don't talk to her like she crazy. And this is Loose Cannon's wife. And I mean, that alone should have warranted some type of respect. Ah, let's hear it again from the tip top. Ooh, she addressed you. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, oh my God. And if it walk like a duck and it talk like a duck, then it's gotta be a motherfucking duck. Yo, you know what it is that you gotta respect the queen, and if you disrespect the queen, then the king gives her the right to disrespect you. And if you want to get crazier, it could get crazier, bro. Do your thing, queen. Oh my god, yo, she said it, yo. She had, bro. She respects you because of your girl, bro. Oh shit, nobody's getting spared on this one. Oh shit, R&B know what's up. Look at her when she pointed a finger at her, like you know R&B. Oh man, chat. Oh man, chat. Oh man, chat. It's getting spicy, chat. It's getting spicy, chat. It's getting spicy, chat. It's getting spicy, chat.
What's up, y'all? We're going live. I was waiting to hear from Luce. He's calling right now.
Luce is calling right now, chat. Oh
Baby,
shit. Oh shit.
where have you been all day? I've been waiting for your call all day. I almost canceled our live, but I was like, you know what, frigate. I would still come on live and talk about all the nonsense that's been going on all this week. But you're here. You was locked down. I got a feeling. Yeah. Can y'all hear him in the chat? Can y'all?
The audio sound kind of
audio choppy, queen.
I don't know. No, you gotta get me a mic for this computer.
Yeah, she needs to get a mic. That's what I was saying. She needs to get a mic, and then it could be a USB snowball mic, and then she just plug it through USB, and then use that shit, or she could use whatever mic she feels comfortable with, and then that's where you put the speakerphone.
Computer, so I can get these calls, so you guys can hear the calls. I don't know how else to do it. Maybe if I have like a headphones or something. I'm gonna get me a headphones. Headset, yeah. But nonetheless, right? So you're good now. You guys are locked down. That was the problem.
Damn, I wish I could hear what he's saying.
Jesus. Because I normally hear from you at least 5-10 times a day, and this is the first call. So you made it happen for this live. Y'all, the reason why we were late, I was a little worried. I was like, okay, I haven't heard from him all day. I didn't know what was going to happen. That's why I even changed the thumbnail to just us, because we were just going to talk about what's been going on all week,
guys.
But yeah, connect is directly into the computer laptop. How do you do that with an iPhone? Tell me how to do that.
See, that's what I was saying right there, chat. She could connect it directly into the iPhone through the audio speaker
so much
jack.
has been going on.
You're gonna need the USB-C to you. It looks like this. Hold up, I got one right here. I always keep one handy. I keep one on standby, so it looked like this on one side and like this on the other side. It's one of these, queen. When I don't know if she watches my stream, but this is the one you want, guys. If you already see what she needs right there, boom, she plugs a USB-C audio jack, boom, put it to the laptop, and then bow this to the phone. Yes.
People are still running their mouths. Whack trying to take credit for so much.
This is what I was reacting to just a second ago, Chad, but I fucked up on the video.
Things that he didn't do. He trying to act like he played you and just ran you for a bag. It's so much nonsense.
I don't know why he would do that. That's just so dumb.
I like. Permission to cuss his bitch ass out, because I really want to call him a bitch. Can I call him a bitch? Okay, Whack, you are a bitch.
Oh
bitch.
Shit!
Bitch. Now I'm calling you a motherfucking
now
bitch.
You see,
bitch.
Now you see what it is.
Okay, that's what I said. All right.
Never disrespect a man's girl when he's locked up, bro.
You a bitch. You act like a bitch. Talk like a bitch. You walk like a bitch.
Oh my God!
Now I'm calling you
called you a
bitch.
She called you a bitch. Bitch.
I got permission from my man, so I'm a.
Oh well, let me take that back. I don't got permission from nobody.
Really go in on you right now.
But you was acting like a bitch though.
Yeah, I'm gonna really go in on you, and I told him to spare your.
No cap. Nobody's getting spared.
But at this point, all gloves are off.
All gloves are off, says the queen.
All gloves are off.
So fuck him, fuck him, fuck him. You're being a bitch, Wag. You're being a bitch.
R&B know all the stuff we talked about.
Oh my
You may
God.
think you
R&B. She called you out by your name, girl. You best to fall in line. Or you motherfuckers is threading on eggshells.
You may acting like you ran this play and you know all the calls that she made. No, you didn't, boo. You just trying to cover it up.
No, you didn't, boo. She put her in. Yo, R&B. You already know. You already know what you're talking about. This is like a direct sub right here. We don't know what they talking about, chat, but they know what they talking about, chat.
You're just trying to cover it up. You know damn well you couldn't control that. You know damn well she was disloyal. I got video.
R&B was playing whack. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. The truth will always come out.
Yo, she sent me that she sent you crying.
Cause yo, she's mad honest. Yo, I'm telling you, Charisse is mad honest. She does her OF. She does her OnlyFans. Her man knows she does her OnlyFans. She only do it with her man. But yo, Whack 100 chick is out there clapping it for somebody else. Whoa.
All right, let's talk about it.
Oh my God, this is why you don't go to war with people that got nukes, you fucking smarty pants.
And it's not no recorded phone calls that wasn't known. It was
new shit.
That me that she sent you crying. Right?
She sent him crying. Did I miss that, chat?
You know damn well she was disloyal. I got video she sent me that she sent you crying.
She played him and then recorded him in a video and then send it to her homegirl to laugh about it. OMG, yo, Whack. You're starting to look pretty lame even after everything is said and done. That's crazy, yo.
All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And it's not no recorded phone calls that wasn't known. It was video she sent to me.
Wow.
So let's talk about it.
She sent her exclusive. Oh, bitch. Shit. And he was crying.
Talking about you like you was planning this. No, you wasn't. You got in your motherfucking feelings.
Oh God.
And you wanted to try to turn on somebody that actually was loyal to you. Yeah, y'all got into y'all thing. That's why I said you acted like a
that's a fact. That nigga Luce, real nigga.
Mistress, because you acting like a
bitch. Oh shit, my bad, yo. I know, no disrespect.
Yeah, his attack was unwarranted because you said if I'm a bitch, you a bitch. So that means he called you that first.
Oh, Reese.
My bad, I know Luce talking.
What are you talking about?
This is what Ivy League universities you can get into.
Oh God, getting messy in here.
Ain't nobody asked you for no diapers. Ain't nobody asked.
Nobody asked for diapers. Whack 100. You need to stop saying that in interviews.
For none of that. Okay, you offered it. I'm gonna play that video too because when you said it, it was at our baby reveal. I got the video of that too. You want to act like boy, you the one that said that. Truth be told, immediately when he said that, I said we're gonna have to talk business. Ain't nobody doing nothing.
Nobody doing shit for free. Whack, what you trying to do?
Who the fuck are you?
Trying to pull the okie doke on people? Nigga, Whack got people trying to do the free ads.
Shit.
Yo, Charisse got a million followers on Instagram. Stop playing with her.
Talking about who am I? Who the fuck are you? Shit.
I don't think nobody with 1 million followers on Instagram is posting you for free.
Talking about who am I? Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
You ain't nobody too. Trying to act like somebody's a nobody. Nigga, please.
I tell you what.
That boy got out of character heavy.
He got way out of character. Yo, Bush was...
We got more business than him.
Oh God.
Clearly, if we paid you, clearly you see where the power is at. Clearly.
Oh, the queen has put her foot down. That's how you supposed to conduct and see how she don't fold. She hold her man down.
If you talking about, I played them for 75,000 and I played them, boy, bye, shut the hell up. Don't let me show them receipts.
Oh, numbers are coming out. 75,000. Whack. What you talking about, bro?
Shit crazy. Now all of a sudden
you would own nothing. And no, you did not set up nothing but 2 interviews. You were not in control of nothing else.
You not in control, Whack. Whack. You don't got the power. You do not move the chips. This is a strategic warning shot. I think you should adhere to it. If these are the people paying you, telling you, and putting you in circulation, I think you should tread lightly, my friend.
But 2 interviews. Everything else Luce got. And you were begging to be on those.
Begging. What? Yo, this is definitely all gloves off. Yo, we haven't even gotten through the first 5 minutes.
Let's not. Cannon has everything.
That's one of those shits that when you look at somebody and you say it, you do the wink. Cannon got everything. Don't fucking do it in front of all these people, because I will do you like Jay-Z did Mobb Deep.
Everything documented. Okay. And the people who set it up requested him, and I could call them and get them on here since you want to call in and get you some guests and set some shit.
She said he got himself some guests. Bro was getting comfortable. He thought he had the tea. Nah, bro, Skeeto, you do not have the tea.
And like a bitch, siding with an op bitch.
Siding with the ops. Who are they talking about, chat? Chat, put me on. Put it in the chat. Who they talking about?
Bitch. I'm gonna keep calling you a bitch. What's my favorite word, bitch?
Oh.
Shit.
Let's go. Damn, what is he saying? I wish I could hear it.
He talking, right?
Yeah, he's talking. He calling somebody.
Free the guys, yo. Free Luce Cannon.
You know, it's crazy how they
run up on women. How about we run those playbacks when you over there talking crazy to your own woman? If you can't respect your own woman, I can't expect you to respect me.
Oh, wow. She made that shit clear. If you can't respect your own woman, because she let that shit slide, he gonna think every chick he could talk to like that. But yo, everybody is not R&B, my nigga. Yo.
That was coming. Because best believe I ain't taking that shit. Only because of him, I bit my tongue.
Yup, she probably was gonna let you have it.
Only because of him, I bit my tongue. Not because you got pictures of my miscarriage. What the bitch ass nigga want to talk about a woman's miscarriage that he got?
What? Wait. That is mad personal, bro. I think that's a crime in some states. You're not supposed to be talking about other people's medical records. What if she didn't want, especially not that? Wow, bro. That's just sentimental, bro. I know, bro. A miscarriage. I know niggas that thought they was going to have a kid, and then something like that happened. Yo, that left them broken. I know people who still to this day celebrate when that baby would have been born. So, bro, to take that shit and use it like a tool, that's so low, bro. You hitting an all-time low, Whack. You fucking up.
A picture of my panties. What the fuck?
Whoa, where the fuck? I feel like I walked into the wrong conversation.
That's weird as fuck.
Why he talking about shit like that, bro? That's mad off fucking topic, bro. That's mad off putting too, bro. That's weirdo vibes.
You mad weird, yo. Who the fuck saves a woman's blooded panties in their phone?
Oh my god, bro. That nigga better. First of all, if R&B fucking with that nigga, how the fuck R&B let that nigga have that shit on his phone? Bro, R&B need to do a Whack 100 phone audit. You know what I'm saying? And everything that got to do with Luce Cannon's girl in any type of predicament should be just deleted. Straight cheese, no baloney, yo. I own some real facts on file shit, bro.
That's
you are a bitch.
That's real weirdo vibes. Nah, fucking with you, bro. Now your man got pictures of her bloody panties. Yo, Whack 100, man. I know you don't watch my show, bro, but I'm saying, yo, all the motherfuckers out here in New York, we don't think that shit's cool, bro. Especially not the Bronx. I'm Chichi Mess from the BX. Nah, take that back. That's a rapper. Would have sounded cool, though. It's Chief from the Bronx, all right? So it's either way, bro. Like, facts on file, bro. That is weirdo vibes. If you got that shit on your phone, you should just delete it now and then just move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, just say sorry Like you didn't mean to do that, but that's crazy. That's not even ammunition for like later. I know what what you thought it was, but that's not what it is. It is not ammunition, bro. Ammunition is like, something people don't know, but that's not disgusting. You feel me? That's crazy. Shit, I don't know who's knocking on my door. Oh, hold up, chat. Hold up, chat. Hold up. You keep watching this.
He probably
That don't hurt me. No, sweetie, that don't hurt me. That actually makes you look like a jackass. You look like a flat jackass.
Facts.
For real. And them exposers, they should have had so much to say. They should have said it when Luce was on the stage with him. You feel me? That's just weird. The way that boy Ghost or whatever turned up so hard all of a sudden. He the Tekashi 6ix9er. What the fuck is you jumping out the window on?
And then he
That's
going
crazy
around
as hell.
take this picture that you're a snitch, your paperwork don't get released fast enough, and a this and a that. What? First of all, our lawyer is still working on our continuance. That's why it's not with everyone else's, because his continuance was not there yet. You want to know why? Because they probably don't have a Ross Plot case on him. There's nothing in the audios that they have. All those 20,000 wiretaps, not one call has Luce Cannon's voice on there. Not one. So let's get your facts straight, Mr. Exposer. The only person who's about to get exposed is your bitch ass.
Already out there. I ain't gonna lie. They on him. They on him heavy. The CS2 back shit is coming back around. Everybody wondering how he getting this information. He's privy to all this stuff. It's got to be where there's smoke, there's fire. That's all I gotta say. Feel me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, listen. If I have no paperwork,
we can't hear him.
What?
He said some real bullshit. He had no like real hard facts. He just said some bullshit, like one of the plays that he always running. You feel me?
Listen, at the end, go ahead, honey, talk, because you only got so much time. I'll speak my mind later.
Yeah, we can't hear him though. Damn.
AI is everywhere right now. But here's the problem. Most AI tools feel like they've been awkwardly bolted onto tools that weren't built for it. Clunky, slow, not actually helpful. Superhuman is different. It's an email platform designed with AI from the ground up, making your inbox faster, smarter.
Okay, I'm back, chat. Sorry for that. That was the neighbor. They were knocking on my door. So I went to go check, cause I'm a tax-paying citizen, chat. I don't run from.
He said
weird
some real bullshit.
Right, hold up. I'm mad lost. Hold up, let's bring this
heavy.
back.
The CS2 back shit is crazy out there, right?
About to get exposed is your bitch ass.
There we go. That's where we were. We were airing on. We were, venting the lungs. We were letting it all hang out. No, just venting. She was letting it out. Vent, queen, vent. You should, for all the disrespectful shit this man has done.
The only person who's about to get exposed is your bitch ass.
Facts.
Already out there. I ain't gonna lie. They on him. They on him heavy.
Yeah, no, for real.
CS2 back shit is coming back around. Everybody wondering how he getting this information. He's privy to all this stuff. It's got to be where there's smoke, there's fire. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, because this is crazy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, listen. If I have no paperwork,
we can't hear him.
No. Nothing.
He said or some real bullshit. He had no like real hard facts. He just said some bullshit, like one of the plays that he always running. You feel me?
Listen,
What
at
is
the
what is it that Whack 100 is doing? He's like shooting in the dark. See if I hit something. That's crazy.
go ahead, honey, talk, because you only got so much time. I'll speak my mind later.
Yeah, big facts.
Yeah, we can't hear him though. Damn.
What?
See how
There we go.
so hard and so tough they be trying to do when I'm but when I get but we'll see it's on chit chat.
I can't hear anything, Shaq. Can you guys hear something?
They're gonna be quiet. They ain't gonna be doing none of that stuff. Still, not trying to go to the grocery store, not trying to go to the gas station, not trying to go to the liquor store because they know they're gonna have to bump into me. It's gonna be the same as that thing.
Honey, they saying they can't hear you. So I'm gonna have you call me after this live and pre-record this, and I'm gonna play it for y'all in the video right after we drop this. Baby, I love you. You got 10 seconds. All right, I'll keep you posted.
Luce, stay up, homie.
Sweetie in the chat, he said.
Yes,
Put
yes.
Sweetie in the chat.
Sweetie.
Listen,
Guys, put
y'all.
Sweetie in the
Listen,
chat. Put
enough is
Sweetie in the
enough. I've
chat.
held
You
my
already
peace
know. Free Loose
long
Cannon.
enough. He want to call me Big Back. That's why your bitch ass is a bubble butt. Want to call me Big Back? Yeah, call me Big Back. I got a fatty. Okay, I got a real fatty.
He's out of control. That nigga trying to diss women like, oh, this nigga's wildin'. He is wildin'. Whack 100 got nothing better to do with his time, man. What the fuck?
What you talking about?
We need to get that girl that exposed him. Get her back. What's her name? I forgot. That had him butt naked on the bed.
Listen, you don't even understand. They're all hitting me up in my DMs right now. They hitting Hoodlum up in his DMs. You don't even understand. Y'all want to talk about my own
There's a lot of tea going around right now.
fans? Sweetie, you've been doing that shit for free. You should have been smart, Mr. Businessman. Stop showing your dick in a car, pulling over, calling them early in the morning, want to jerk off on.
Whack 100 be getting lit and calling shorties up on the FaceTime. Oh shit.
FaceTime. You got a sex problem.
Wow.
OMG. Whack got a problem. Your man be whacking off in his car.
Honey, they saying they can't hear you. So I'm gonna have you call me after this live and pre-record this, and I'm gonna play it for y'all in the video right after we drop this. Baby, I love you. You got 10 seconds. All right, I'll keep you posted.
Luce, stay up, homie.
Sweetie in the chat, he said. Put Sweetie in the chat.
Sweetie.
Listen, y'all. Listen, enough is enough. I've held my tongue long enough. He want to call me Big Back. That's why your bitch ass is a bubble butt. Want to call me Big Back? Yeah, call me Big Back.
Bubble butt.
Okay, I got a real fatty. Shit, what you talking about?
Bubble butt. That's Whack 100's new nickname. Bubble butt.
We need to get that girl that exposed him. Get her back. What's her name? I forgot. That had him butt naked on the bed.
What they're talking about, chat, is Whack 100 laying on a bed naked with his feet up. And he's going like this with his feet, rocking them back and forth. I think that's what they're talking about. I'm not sure. But if I'm correct, that's the video I'm alleging that is going around.
Listen, you don't even understand. They're all hitting.
And that's real sus too, chat. Like, why would you be like, doing like that's crazy, chat.
Me up in my DMs right now. They hit hoodlum up in his DMs. You don't even understand. Y'all
And I've been hearing weird vibes from Whack about Whack 100 for a while now. I was just like putting them past me, like maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe this is just people trying to tarnish his name, but this is coming like from the source. These are direct connections to Whack 100. These are personal friends of Whack 100. So when Luce Cannon says something and Charisse Mills says something, there is no you don't have to verify that. That is the verification. That right there is the blue check itself.
I want to talk about my OnlyFans, sweetie. You've been doing that shit for free. You should have.
She's doing it for free. I'm weak. She fucking dunked it on him. Like, bro, you got a OnlyFans and you don't even make money off of it. Who has a OnlyFans to not make money? That's crazy.
Smart, Mr. Businessman. Stop showing your dick in a car, pulling over, calling them early in the morning, want to jerk off on.
Yo, that nigga gonna get arrested one day for indecent exposure. You gonna see. One day he gonna be pulled over. A cop is gonna pass by.
Businessman, stop showing your dick in a car, pulling over, calling them early in the morning, want to jerk off on FaceTime. You got a sex.
Guys, I'm sorry. There was gonna be this much tea. If you didn't know there was gonna be this much tea, it's a lot of tea. Let me tell you.
Wow.
Little ass dick. I seen your dick.
I'm gonna bring that back. Oh my god.
Stop showing your dick in a car.
She has seen his dick. Oh my god. This is a lot of tea, chat.
Pulling over, calling them early in the morning, want to jerk off on FaceTime. You got a sex problem.
Wow.
Little ass dick. I seen your dick. It's small.
It's small.
No wonder you got little dick syndrome. Now I understand why you yell at females.
Chat.
Now I understand it.
Chat. It's crazy, chat.
It's
over for Whack, yo. Oh my god, chat. This is I don't think that he had it up his alley when this conversation started. I don't think that he knew the depth of the swimming surface. You know what I'm saying? And these Luce Cannon and Charisse Mills, sharks, megalodon sharks, which is like the apex predator of sharks. Like, why would Whack go against? Like, damn, Whack. I cannot believe that you be pulling over and then whacking it to a FaceTime. Mo, that's crazy. Yo, Unc is wilding for the night. He gonna catch an arrest charge for that shit. Not trying to put it on him, but yo, bro, not in the streets. You wilding, Unc.
That's the thing.
And who are these little bitches that are doing this? Because I know this is not some grown ass woman.
Your bitch ass so long.
It can't be. It cannot be a grown ass woman on the other side of that FaceTime. It cannot. Please tell me. And does R&B even know this? Because let's just throw that giant fastball out there too. This is happening, and he does date R&B. Like, let's not forget that part, guys.
At females. Now I understand it. At females. Now
oh my god.
Dick. I seen your dick. It's small. No wonder you got
Whack 100, yo. I feel like a DJ at a party. You know when you hit that beat and everybody just like it and you just bring it back?
Little ass dick. I seen your dick. It's small. No wonder you got little dick syndrome. Now
that is a thing though, chat. I'm not making this shit up. That's a thing. Little dick syndrome. When you see them guys, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and shit like that, some of them guys are not buying it because they want that car. It's because they got little dick syndrome. And that shit is a real thing. And if you got that shit, it's because it's not like just a condition. It's also because of a physical condition that leads to a mental condition called little dick syndrome, where you overcompensate. You know what I'm saying? You always got a big ass gun. You're probably mad, brolic. Oh shit, I'm describing Whack 100. Never mind. Let's keep watching.
Understand why you yell at females. Now I understand it.
He went, and that's the thing.
Your bitch ass so long when you don't do nothing for her but give her headache every fucking day. Imagine. She used to call me.
You hear the accent coming out? That's how you know that you got her riled up. When Queen got the accent coming out, it's a wrap, yo. Everybody knows when your significant other goes into the accent mode, everybody run for cover. Queen is about to let him have it.
Crying. And I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, R&B, but I'm gonna have to tell it because your bitch ass man is over there trying to run some bullshit and want to lie.
You saw she said it. I'm sorry, R&B. She's going in, chat.
My motherfucking name. I want to go talk about period counties and this and that and the third. Oh, okay. You are guilty by association. You are, what do they call those? A target by association or whatever the hell you want to call it at this point.
Oh
I don't give
shit.
a shit. I don't
Victim
give a
of war.
You getting
It's war. Like
you getting picked off even if it's by mistake. Listen, casualties of war still a thing.
boss say. He said it first. It's war. Okay? It's war.
R&B.
R&B just getting
We need our
sprays.
phone calls. Because you sent me, Charisse, if you post anything I didn't give you consent, I'm gonna go to the police.
Oh shit, she tried to fucking threaten to do it that she's gonna bitch. It'll be too late by the time you go to the police, okay? That shit's gonna be viral. I will guarantee it. Fuck all the bullshit. And I don't even think it'll hold up in court because of the whole malice shit and whatever the hell y'all trying to do, man. Y'all the niggas that started this shit. Y'all just started a war. Y'all wanted a war. You got a war. Don't nobody put your weapons down now. Do not fucking put your hands down now.
Yeah, because you know what you told me. You know you told me everything.
Woo.
You know you told me everything.
When you
That's why he can't even
give the combination to the safe to the wrong person, then you go out there and snake them, right? Because they tell all their secrets and all their personal shit, and then they go and do them grimy by talking about their personal shit. They got everything coming to them. Let me tell you.
marry your ass, but he's still married to Kimberly. You know.
Wow.
Oh, Whack 100s with R&B, and he's still married to Kimberly, guys. I don't know who the fuck is worse here. R&B for being with a nigga who's obviously married to Kimberly, or Whack 100 for still being married and being with R&B. Obviously, guys, why would he still be married? You know what I'm saying? We already know the whole deal with the marriage shit. Kimberly trying to get that alimony check out. You already know. She got that shit written down. You feel me? So wow.
Everything.
T chat. I feel like a waiter with a whole bunch of cups of tea. It's crazy, chat. That's a lot of tea, chat. I was not. I listen. I didn't really watch it when it happened. I kind of skimmed through it and I missed some of it.
That quick too.
Because I wanted to really react to it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to have an ungenuine reaction to what the information was. So trust me, this shit is hitting me like a fucking, like a Semtech grenade.
You hit the phone under the bed. You heard all that shit when you was at a store and got into it. Best believe I got all of that. All of that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he jumped into that quick too.
You hit the phone under the bed. You heard all that shit when you was at a store and got into it. Best believe I got all of that. Under the That's why he can't even marry your ass, because he's still married to Kimberly. You know, he told me everything.
Yeah, he jumped into that quick too.
You hit the phone under the bed. You heard all that shit.
She hid the phone under the bed while Whack 100 is talking on the phone, and she found out that Whack 100 is still married to his ex. Chat, this is like super, like, this is messy, chat. Whack 100 doing some real number out there. Yo, Whack 100 is crazy. Yo, if you guys are out there in that coast, tell that man, tell Uncle he's wild for the night.
When you was at a store and got into it, best believe I got all of that. All of that.
Okay.
He's a pure embarrassment. You want to talk about my man?
Oh,
he doing it all.
Right? She wanna who's the lame right now?
Listen, his problems with his ex situation. Worry about yourself. You over there running content, going with a bitch because what? Because you a bitch too. You doing bitch shit.
You are doing bitch shit because you are a bitch too. Whack. It's crazy that they had to tell you to your face. I'm sorry. I'm a slow clap that.
I'm not gonna make money off of this live because it's, but I don't give a fuck, bitch.
He called a hissy fit for real. He called a hissy fit.
Straight up. And then you want to go call academics and say, "Don't run your stuff."
Oh, he's just like his girl. That's the same shit R&B said. She said, if you do it, I'm gonna go to the police. And then you got your man whack like, yo, don't run the content like, yo, bro. All gloves off. The general already gave the orders. You know, the 5-star general, Luce Cannon himself. We heard most of it. But best believe it doesn't matter what the ruler says. If the queen says that's the move, well, I guess we move when the queen moves, huh?
Who gives a shit? That's gonna run what he gonna want to run. And if he don't, then I know he got something on his. That's the shit. And then I don't give a fuck, bitch.
He called a hissy fit for real. He called a hissy fit.
Straight up. And then you want to go call academics and say, "Don't run your stuff." Who gives a shit? That's gonna run what he gonna want to run. And if he don't, then I know he got something on his ass. Because you know that's what he do.
Oh
yeah, I'm sure he do.
You gonna have another man if you you grown and tell you what to do and how to run your business.
Academics, she's trying to tell you, don't let no man come to your spot and tell you how business runs unless you're scared of him. And I doubt that academics is scared of whack 100.
The hell? You supposed to be an unbiased reporter or whatever, blogger or whatever you want to call it.
Say the truth.
How you gonna let another man tell you how to run your shit?
You gotta tell the truth. We, as YouTube streamers, have to tell the truth. We cannot pick a side. We cannot side with anybody. We have to be objective and subjective to the situation. And whack 100 right now is really being a bitch.
Y'all ain't friends. Do y'all go hang out? Luce was more of a friend than he was, and look what he did to Luce. So best believe you're gonna see what he do to you. Because that bitch has in my fucking delivery room, but won't talk all this nonsense.
He was in the delivery room, Chad. That's some.
I ain't never see a man go at a female online like that. It was just like, what the fuck? That shows a trait.
That shows he's a bitch nigga. Bitch ass motherfucker.
Of a female to me. That's just me personally, though. I ain't never like, come on now.
Listen, I'm the type of nigga that don't argue with no women. She could argue away. I'm going to go right to your man and be like, yo, do you know what happened? Yeah. She tore a new asshole in me. She really just chewed me up. And then he'll talk to his girl and let me know what happened. You know what I'm saying? But whack, unfortunately, has not just, he's a habitual line stepper. You understand? If there's a line, whack 100 knows how to step right on it. You know? Like Dave Chappelle said, he's a habitual line stepper. And then you just got to check him. Oh, no, that was Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy, quoting the late, great Charlie Murphy. You know, R.I.P. the GOAT. Wait a minute. In this dimension, I hope Charlie Murphy passed away, because if he didn't, then, you know, wait, hold up. Alexa, did Charlie Murphy pass away? Okay, he did, guys. So that's confirmed. Alexa, stop. So that's confirmed. So yeah, man, rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. But yeah, just like Charlie Murphy said, you know, that's whack 100 right there. He just knows how to fucking cross the line, and just somebody got to stop him. And that's Charisse Mills right here. She just checks him and just puts him right in his fucking place.
Oh,
listen, I can tell you right now, because you know I got the phones. I got everything. So I got all the stuff that was going on. I got all the times when he's begging Cannon for money. I have all the times when, listen, it came out of
what? Yo, I'm gonna say something, Chad. Wait, hold up, Chad. Listen, not because And not listen, I'm the type of person that I lend people money. You know what I'm saying? And I have those friends that are like this, like whack 100, that they think that because I don't know, because I know how to do something that he don't know how to do, that translates to like, not being like in situations. They think that they could tell you all the time, yo, let me hold 30. Could you spot me 50 so I could get some bud? Like, yo, you think I could borrow 200 until I get back on my feet so I could buy some food? Like they always, and I could only imagine how much whack is really asking loose cannon. You know what I'm saying? Like a grown ass man, he could be loose cannon's dad. Yo, whack 100 is wow old, bro. He's way old. You know what I'm saying? And you over here asking, loose cannon for money. Like I don't care if loose cannon is more wealthier than you. Like let like grown ass man shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, guys. Yo, I might be getting carried away. I'm just saying. I don't be asking people for money. No, I mean I'll fucking handle it. If I ain't got it, you know what's gonna happen, chat.
Our bank account, the one that I of all the times when listen, it came out of our bank account, the one that I control.
Oh, that's right. This is wifey. Whenever you do something, wifey knows because it's a joint bank account, chat. So if he cash app him or Apple pay him, it's still gonna come out the money there. Then on the statement, they're gonna say who you sent it to. Oh, chat. She knows every time that he sent whack a care package. Yo, whack. You exposed, bro. I think you should have thought this one through, yo. Like all gloves off was definitely not up your alley.
Bro, why? Because my husband is going. I got all the times when he's begging Cannon for money.
Oh,
I have all the times when listen, it came out of our bank account, the one that I control. Why?
Chat, I feel like when you in the room and then the argument breaks out between like somebody's girl and a friend in the room, and you don't know nobody, you just there because your friend brought you, and you just watching this shit get crazy. I feel like I just walk into that chat like this is crazy.
Because my husband's he's not really good with money. He'll go gamble 20,000 in 30 minutes. That's how he is, right?
Mhm.
So she's the one that she's the financing budgeter and everything. I know how it is, chat. In my household, if I have a girl, wifey, whatever you want to call her, or a bestie, whatever you want to call her, wifey. I would say she would be called more like a wifey. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Now it's modern time. Girls don't really whatever they want to be, independent, whatever. They don't want to be into a contract or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. I don't know what's antiquated and what isn't. But in that position, I'm naturally the person who, I like to budget shit and write it down and shit. And my wifey would have to be the one that oversees this shit because I tend to be a bit generous, chat. I get lit and I want to it's kind of like, my grandfather, when I was young, my grandfather was the type that he was very generous. He'd be like, ooh, 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 anybody, yo, you know what I'm saying? Especially when he was lit. So I get touched with that. You know what I'm saying? That like that soul glow that I just want to like, let me see, yo, you know what I'm saying? Somebody like, oh man, but that's when wifey steps in. You know what I'm saying? And then all bets are off. It's like, yeah, nah, hey, yo, you dog. Yeah, nah, she ain't letting me like. I don't even got access to my account right now.
Yes, best believe everything comes into my account. Why? Because I'm the responsible one of the bunch.
Told you.
Why? Because that's how we run our household.
That's the smart way, period. That's just the smartest way. Because I don't know, Chad, I'm not trying to tell you what to do with your life. I'm just telling you that just for some reason that's the smartest way.
My husband goes. He goes, he makes the money, we make money together, and he says, baby, you take care of everything.
That's how it should be, Chad. 50-50. But I'm gonna help you get your money too, so that way it's easier for you.
That's how it's supposed to be.
And if you can't get any, don't worry. When you do get some, it still be 50-50. And then I got it the whole time. But chat, but tell me, am I wrong though? Like she's right though. She's right. When you right, you right.
So my girl do too. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
There you go. You see, even Bush agrees, and he's a male counterpart. Like he's just giving a male opinion. Like I didn't want to be the guy that was just like, choosing sides. No, he's a male too, and he goes through it too, chat.
So best believe all them transfers and all those payouts and whatnot came.
Transfers and payouts. She's talking like a straight, like she been waiting to tell you this. She was gonna let it slide, you know, but then you fucked up big time by disrespecting her and calling her out her name.
From my account.
Woo!
So I got all the receipts.
Oh
so
shit!
please,
Literally the receipts. Literally receipts.
stop with the narratives that you ran a play and you made 75,000. No, you didn't.
No, you did not, Whack. You see, we are. It's cool when you put all the cards on the table, isn't it?
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You've been thinking you was gonna make millions off of this network deal, but Cannon played your bitch ass.
Ooh. Boy, Whack, if you didn't know, now you fucking know.
And you wasn't making shit because you weren't worth that.
You were not worth it, bro. You know what, Whack? You should be happy that you're involved on the other side of this beef because now people know who you are.
Brought nothing to the deal. Nothing. Cannon brought everything. All you did was introduce. You are just a referral. And you
Yeah, you're trying to get the referral fee. The referral fee, I do believe, is like, you know, a fee, set fee, maybe like a 10%, maybe like a 20% of the interaction. Bro, didn't you see what Kanye did with Jim Jones? Shit, and Kanye didn't get $1 from it. Jim Jones just pocketed the whole shit. He introduced him to the crypto guy. Same shit, Whack. They did the show deal, and you should have made sure that you got your handsome handshake. If you was just out to clout chase, you should have did your clout chasing. But attacking them was not wise. Calling people, blasphemy is just not cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? We just try to be cool, hey? You know what I'm saying?
You got paid for your referral. Ain't nothing else.
When you are OG, see, I'm an OG. Well, you know, I'm gonna be a real OG soon, but I'm close. You see. So that being said, like, act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be doing some wild biscuit shit like that, bro.
You did. He made his own name. He was his own character. It's like someone saying, this actor went on VH1 or Paramount or whatever, and I made them. No, they did. You didn't. They're
right. See, that makes a lot of sense, Chad. So, because somebody was like, yo, I'm going to take you to this place with Netflix where they need somebody, and you're going to go and you blow up. That person made you? Damn, he got the Big U complex. Whack 100 thinking like Big U now.
talent.
Hey, Big U is OG too. So, I think it might just be that era. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I think, maybe a little bit right before my era, because I'm kind of like by the 80s era, you know what I'm saying? Like right there when the 80s start. That's me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like in the 80s era. These guys here, I think they're like the whole hardcore 70s, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, or maybe like starting 60s around there. Oh, maybe is that why? No, I'm not gonna say it because that's gonna sound disrespectful. I'm just gonna keep that comment to myself. But if you know me, you know what just crossed my mind. So just keep pushing, Chad, because I sometimes, you know, I need a filter. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
That one particular thing, and that was it. Everything else was going on through them. Every other thing.
Hold on, Chad. I be having ADHD, so I lost right quick. Oops. Somebody shook the Etch a Sketch in my head.
Made that.
That's a fact.
That one particular thing. And that was it. Everything else was going on through them. Every other thing he did.
Every other thing was going through Cannon, Chad. It's crazy, Chad. When you know what it is, Chad, that you could pull the smoke and mirrors and all that bullshit with people until the people that you are doing it to arrive at the scene. So your story is going to be good until the people who put you on for real are actually telling the true story. And that's when it becomes an embarrassing moment.
Thing, and that was it. Everything else was going on through them. Every other thing he did.
Wow.
You're a fucking extorter. And best believe we got all the extortion things that you've done. You think Big U is bad and all the check-ins, honey? You
shit.
And if you want to go and try to get Cannon kids,
oh shit. He's another one like Big U, chat. He's an extortion tactic motherfucker with the check-in. Yo, chat. I don't know, but he might even get in trouble just because he does this. I don't think that that's allowed. Like just extorting people like with the check and shit.
Give you a case too. And yes, blame me. I'm gonna call the feds on your bitch ass. Okay, you want to do the terrorist act? You know, terrorist acts can actually get you caught up in the feds, right? Did you not just see that artist that did a terrorist threat and got locked up? You did a terrorist threat on me, talking about you want to blow up my house.
Ooh, Chad, she's absolutely correct. Let me tell you. If you tell somebody you're gonna blow up their house, that's a direct terrorist threat, Chad. That could get ugly in the court of law just because this is documented. I just want to put that out there.
That's a terrorist threat, sweetie, and best believe they're already investigating.
I believe they would be. Like, I'm gonna tell you something about the Alphabet Boys. The Alphabet Boys, all these things that you guys watch, the YouTubes, the Instagrams, when you guys Discord, wherever the fuck you think you're protected by freedom of speech, your freedom of speech is real until you hit a couple of keywords. Whenever you hit those keywords in certain places, whether it's the internet or an airport, you hit those keywords, chat, those keywords will get you fucked up. And what she's saying is that there's certain shit that he's done that will definitely raise her eyebrow. You feel me? Because when the Alphabet Boys think that something's going on, they 9 out of 10 times they're gonna go after something's credible. When you get hit by the Alphabet Boys, there's 90% of a chance that they're only taking you in because they got a case. Only 10% of that chance that you just gonna cop out. You know what I'm saying? But there's no way that you walk away from the Alphabet Boys. That's all I'm saying.
Best believe they are. And now you're talking about you want to get this money and that money, or you're gonna blow something up, or you're gonna do this. That's called extortion.
Extortion. When you tell somebody they have to give you money for the sheer sake that you will not hurt them in exchange. Protection from yourself. That's extortion. Whack 100. You, my friend, have been going off at the mouth the whole wrong way. See, when all these drill motherfuckers do all this shit, they do not threaten to blow. That's some Diddy shit, yo. And with the whole Diddy case going on that he blew up Kid Cudi's car, you shouldn't be talking about blowing shit up, whack.
If you want to run real business, you get your business people like your lawyers or whoever you got to contact mine.
There you go. If you got any issues with content that she's putting out, you need to call your lawyers and tell them to talk for you. But when you sending out threats, you gonna sound crazy, Unc, when the Alphabet Boys come knocking at your door. You feel me? And they come in with a search warrant and they taking the computers too.
Okay. Anything else further? Don't.
Look how they came for Diddy. Look how they came for R. Kelly. Look how they came for Michael. Look how they came for every single motherfucker they wanted. Alphabet Boys don't play. And then when you are a public figure, you shouldn't be talking about blowing up other public figures' houses in exchange for money.
Mine. Okay. Anything else further? Don't talk about it, because you could get yourself in more trouble.
See? Let's listen to Charisse about this, because Queen is on to something. You are wilding,
okay?
Uncle.
Just like you extorted Oscar de la Hoya and all these other people.
Oh my God. That's tea, chat. Oscar de la Hoya was getting extorted by Whack 100. Let's put that on the chalkboard, guys. That's insane.
People. Yes, we know it all, sweetie. We know it all. Just like you try to extort big Nipsey Hussle with that video. We know it all, sweetie. We know it all.
What video, chat?
He talk about it, and it's bold the way he talk about it. Make me think he got other.
And if you want to go and try to give Cannon a case, I'm gonna give you a case too.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, blame me.
Whack is trying to get Luce Cannon in trouble.
I'm gonna call the feds on your bitch ass.
That's why she says that. She's not just talking about for the fuck of it. That motherfucker's trying to get Luce Cannon into some real shit. That's what he was saying all that weird shit when he was on the phone. Talk about, oh, did you know that Big U's, this is Whack 100 who said this shit. He said that Big U's son was having a homosexual relationship with the kid who got unalived in Vegas, Rashawn, right? And that's Whack who said that to Charisse while she was talking to Luce Cannon on the phone. Now, if you're not trying to get a nigga in trouble, then why the fuck are you talking about that on a Fed phone?
Okay, you want to do
out
terrorist
for
act?
the
You know,
boys.
terrorist acts can actually get you caught up in the feds, right? Did you not just see
Mhm.
that artist that did a terrorist threat and got locked up? You did a terrorist threat on me talking about you want to blow up my house. That's a terrorist threat, sweetie. And
That
best
is
believe they're already investigating.
100% a
Best
terrorist.
believe they are. And now you're talking about you want to get this money and that money, or you're gonna blow something up, or you're gonna do this. That's called extortion.
Yeah,
If you
man.
want to
I
run
think
real business, you get your business people like your lawyers or whoever you got to contact mine. Okay. Anything else further? Don't talk about it because you're just gonna get yourself in more trouble. Okay. Just like you extorted
this is
Oscar de la
what
Hoya and all these
Oscar de la Hoya. I want to know what more celebrities we're gonna hear about, chat, because Whack 100 be in mad places.
other people. Yes, we know it all, sweetie. We know it all. Just like you try to extort big Nipsey Hussle with that video. We know it all, sweetie. We know it all.
He talk about it, and it's bold the way he talk about it. Make me think he got other protection, from the authorities. The way he talk.
That's a fact. What Bush just said is a fact. If he's talking so freely, is it because he's immune to getting arrested? Is he immune to the charges for which anyone else would normally getting arrested? I don't think he's immune from terrorist threats.
The protection is running out.
He
It's
fucked
running
with the
out.
wrong one, huh?
Listen,
So then that means that Whack 100 works for the police. He is a confidential informante.
it's running out. And best believe they can go ahead and do what they want to do and say all these things and try to run my husband down the mud. It's not going to change anything. He'll face what he has to face and he'll deal with it. And so
Real
here,
nigga shit.
we will too. And best believe I'm gonna be Miss I don't know what you want to call me, Betsy or whatever, and I'm gonna go and do what I gotta do as a civilian.
As a civilian, bro, because what people don't understand is that criminals are not allowed to call cops on other criminals. However, if you are extorting people, you are a criminal. And if you aren't extorting people and your whole career is legal, like the Queen, then you could call the police on somebody for doing a threat. She doesn't have to stay shut. She's a civilian.
I hear you, shit. I hear you.
Yeah.
But the boy slick. I don't know how he dodged all this stuff, the gun case over here, to this to that, and he's still clean as a whistle. He able to talk how he talk about.
You see what I'm saying, Chad? Gun case? He dodged a gun case?
Over here to this to that, and he's still clean. I hear you, shit. I hear you. But the boy slick. I don't know how he dodged all this stuff, the gun case over here to this to that, and he's still clean as.
He said gun case, chat. Whack 100 was caught for a gun case that didn't serve no time.
A whistle, he able to talk how he talk about.
No jumper thing on my husband, sweetie. You were there too. You were accomplice too.
What?
Right there.
What? Are they talking about the when they robbed that kid for the jewelry? Whack 100 was an accomplice? Is that what they're talking about? That Jack Doherty robbery? I thought that could have been like, I don't know, man. That's crazy.
Over here to this to that, and he's still clean as a whistle. He able to talk how he talk about.
No jumper thing on my husband, sweetie. You were there too. You were accomplice too.
Right there. He backed up.
You brought the watch back to no jumper. That means you were in possession of a stolen property. Whether you bring it back or not, you didn't give it to the
the watch?
police. You gave it to the building. That's not turning in evidence. That's just showing that you're a part of it.
I don't think
Oh,
nobody gonna deny that he wasn't a
shit.
part of that. You know what I mean? Them dudes pulled up to talk to Wack.
Oh shit. Yo, Wack 100 is threading very close to losing his freedom.
Luce,
I don't know how he's gonna survive in jail because he doesn't look like. Well, I mean, he likes to kick his feet, paddle his feet, laying on his belly. So he might find friends in jail.
wasn't a part of that. You know what I mean? Them dudes pulled up to talk to Wack. Luce being who he is, he handled it like, I get like shit. Pull up to my business looking for me on some hostile stuff. It might,
You're thinking it's cute. Oh, I've turned Luce's friends against him. Who gives a shit?
You cannot turn no one's friend against him. If the dude sides with you, he's not my friend.
That's their loss. That they don't do nothing for us. You can have all of them. Thank you. You just made them look like a fool.
That's what he did. He let motherfuckers know those fucking bastards were hypocrites and backstabbers. Thank you, Wack. We needed to know who the fake people were.
Poor Gizzy didn't even know he got caught up in a trick bag.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit.
You just made them look like a fool. Poor Gizzy didn't even know he got caught up in a trick bag.
That's
he went on a whole interview and freaking told on himself.
That's crazy, chat. Oh
bag.
my
He
god.
went on a whole interview and freaking told on himself. What an idiot.
What an
What a straight up idiot. Who does that?
Straight out of
the
dumbest shit in the world.
I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. That wasn't me. You stupid.
Stopes. Chat.
We try to protect and help people and say, hey.
She said it, yo, protect. Key word here, because people are fucking lame.
This is not the right thing to do.
Listen, the real nigga here is Luce Cannon, right? Who's in jail right now? If he was a snitch, he would have came out. You understand? He's in there because he's trying to get that bail. You know, I've been inside. They don't just give you bail. That's not how that shit works. Sometimes you will even apply for bail and they'll deny it. And then you got to appeal. You understand? So right now, that's what's going on with Luce. Now, all you motherfuckers out there thinking that Wack 100 is speaking some type of facts, all that bullshit is fake.
This is the wrong, don't be careful. Like, we've tried to warn Gizzy because I know Wack was already slimy and shady from way back when, right? He kept saying, I'm trying to help Luce. No, you're not. You're just trying to discredit him because you was mad that he was, blowing up and doing.
That's a hater.
Doing what he was doing, and his hard work was paying off. Mm-hmm. Yes, look at Charleston White. Look at all these other people. It's not to say people are not attracted to positive content. They like drama. They like bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like junk food.
With the bullshit. He was with the shit.
And that's why he was thriving on this internet shit, you feel me? Coming up. His name moving. That's because of him, though, the shit he was doing. You know what I mean?
That's just crazy. That's insane, child. Your man, Wack 100, is out here calling people out their name.
Oh, in the Bible, they say,
yes,
the Lord will bless, what was it? The Lord will bless something and a fool. I forgot what the scripture is.
Children,
I don't know if y'all can help me out here, right? The Lord will bless something and the fool.
Children.
My husband could be the fool, and he's going to be blessed. Be the biggest fool of them all and be blessed.
Nah, we're all the Lord's
Y'all want to act
children.
And wonder why things happen the way they happen because of that. All right, children and fools. Thank you so much, She Challenge. Thank you. All right. The Lord will bless
shout out,
children
Chad.
and
The
fools,
shout
right?
out.
Mm-hmm.
The shout out,
all right?
Chad.
The Lord will bless children and fools, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You heard her, yo.
Thank you so much. She Challenge. Thank you.
You heard her, Chad. She gave us a shout out. Chad, she gave us a shout out.
All right. Understand that. Understand that.
I'm sorry. One more time.
Thank you. All right. The Lord should want to act and wonder why things happen the way they happen because of that. All right, children and fools. Thank you so much, She Challenge. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yo!
All right, the Lord will bless children and fools. Right? All right, understand that.
That was so
Understand that.
awesome,
I don't
Chad.
think Luce a fool at all, though. I think he's smart. I
Nah,
ain't
we
gonna lie.
we all
And
the Lord's
yeah,
children. That's what that means. We're all the Lord's children, Chad. So the Lord is gonna bless us, you know. And then there's people out there who are malicious, but they're just fools. So they do it in a malicious intent, but they're fools. Eventually, they will figure out that it's stupid. It's malicious. You know what they're doing is redundant, and then they will, follow the Lord's blessings. But the Lord only blesses children and fools. There's no room for, and it's probably even goes lower, like to babies. You know what I'm saying? Not even like, but loose cannon. That's the Lord's children, man. We all the Lord's children. Like we just trying to strive for perfection. Anybody who doesn't do it with a malicious intent, Chad, you see the Buddhist right here. Look, Chad, look. Now, me is the Buddha. You feel me? With the lotus flower. You feel me? So, what do we believe in? You know what I'm saying? What we believe in is that, we are the children of the universe. You know what I'm saying? So, that's all you got to do. You're going to be blessed. Trust me. If you don't hurt somebody to obtain what you want. You can have anything in this world, anything, money, whatever you want, as long as it doesn't hurt somebody else, then you should have it. The universe will give it to you.
People got time to do some crazy stuff.
She's
he
funny.
act the
She's
fool when he
funny.
turned up or whatever. But I mean, like,
Times.
Because he's young, they Chad, they young, Chad, they young, they not that old. Let me tell you, they young.
But the Lord blesses babies and fools.
Babies
Come
and
on,
fools. There
we
you
know
go.
this.
See, I told you it was closer. It was even better.
And that is why he continued to say, be blessed no matter what.
No matter
all
what.
the things. Listen.
Because he doesn't have that malicious, like trying to get over on you like Whack 100 does.
People who do things, people have, are not saints. I kid you not. The one that's maybe closest to Jesus is not the saint.
Not at all. Jesus probably had all the hardcore motherfuckers that was repenting. So I'm pretty sure that Jesus didn't have like the best of the best. Judas, for example, was a fucking treasurer. He was the guy that handled all the money. And he sold Jesus out for money. Like you would think the treasurer was not gonna sell you out. You get what I'm saying? Why you think why you think Jesus made him the fucking treasurer? Because he fucking likes money. So he knew he was going to sell them out eventually. You understand? So what were the other guys? Probably some killers in there.
It's not the nun. It's the sinner. The one that's maybe closest to Jesus is not the saint. Is not the nun. It's the sinner.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Who do you think goes to church? It ain't the good people. It's the people who sin and they want to be repentant and they want a new path and they want to leave their old ways behind.
It's the killers. Those are closer to God. You know why? Because the Lord is holding you dear and holding you close to get you right.
I just said that, Chad, and then she just followed up with it. That's how you know, Chad. It's the fucking facts, Chad.
It's Sunday, so that's the only reason why I'm
Sunday service.
I'm bringing up.
You're right, though. You're right. It's funny how quick he switched. That's all I'm saying. Like he felt the way when he thought you said something about him contributing to Luce, and now it's like then he jumped out the window about the little bitch shit. But it's like, okay, now
he had a vendetta already, and his first reason of being upset now turned into the whole mistress comment. It was a joke. You can't take a joke. Let me tell you something. He could joke and say all kind of things all day long, but then when it comes to you, it's so serious. You called me a mistress.
Yeah, he takes it up the ass right away.
Boy, guy, sit down. You can't take a joke. Everybody knows you got a fucking dick in your pants. Like, stop. But really and truly, now I realize why. Because the dick is small. He ain't really got no dick. It's like,
woo, he's dickless, bro.
Yeah, and then you try to cut off the water of the channel or whatever and cut off the connection.
This is as big as it gets, guys. This is probably, and it's not even that wide. This is as big as it gets, y'all.
She not capping right there.
Does learning to shoot in
chat, she is airing the real shit out, chat, spilling tea all over the place.
obviously that were not friends at all. If Wack trying to cut Luce's money off when he going in there, his little extra money from the YouTube or whatever, trying
He
to cut
What? Oh shit! You see, Chad, motherfuckers be snakes.
Luce's money off when he going in there, his little extra money from the YouTube or whatever, trying
He
to cut
did.
off the connections
He
with academics.
He was on a whole sabotage campaign. Cannon got him a dude. Cannon hooked him up with a dude that was paying, I don't know, $1,000, $2,000 to wear his t-shirt, just to wear a t-shirt on the show and whatnot. He sabotaged that.
Wow, you see that motherfucker is a hater.
Cannon got him a deal with a company. I forgot what the company. It was like a vape company, right? To just have the vape on the table when you're doing a show, whatever. He sabotaged that.
Wow, you see your man. So then why the fuck why would they even work with a person like this?
Like he just was on this whole everything. He got him on the Haters World show.
Yeah.
You know, I wish I can pull up this content. Hang on, let me see if I got it. He got him on the Hater World show and all that, and he sabotaged that. Like it was supposed to be like a Razas and Black Connect Unite thing. It's supposed to and he just totally messed that up. It was like he intentionally wanted them to bang on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It was going so good.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
And he sabotaged it. And y'all, I kid you not, I know y'all was mad at my husband, but that's all Wack's fault. So y'all need to go and run that up on his side because he's the one that intentionally sabotaged that.
That's
and
sad, yo. That
begged to be on that show. I know y'all wanted Cannon on me, and I really wish one of y'all would come.
So what she's saying is, you guys remember when they did the whole thing where they had all the bloggers there and they were talking about it? There was actually supposed to be Luce Cannon, not Wack 100.
Or go on your platform. You gotta come on my platform. Go on your platform and validate the fact that Wack didn't book that podcast. It was misguided through a female that used to work for you guys. And Wack was added last minute.
You see, chat? He was not supposed to be there with those guys. He was added last minute.
And it wasn't to benefit anybody but himself. Okay? Okay?
Chat, that is despicable.
Wack bringing Gigiano jumper. I don't give a shit. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? She sounds like a broken record. Okay, you're just repeating yourself over and over and over and over. Nobody cares. I'm sorry.
That's
stop
a
trying
fact.
to act like this is about a pick-me. It's not about no pick-me. It's your own personal vengeance and vendetta. And I'm not about to talk about you because you're going to try to make this content and a reason for you to go live again. It's like everything. She actually went live and had my lips on there and tried to make it seem like someone was on my lips. Child, you have nothing better to do. It's like nobody thinks about her.
Nobody thinks
So
about
y'all
you. We don't even know her name.
Keep saying, I don't give a shit. And I really didn't want her on there anyway. They were talking crap. So if I guess Adam don't control because Wack has some sort of deal where he could bring who he want on or whatever. But I bet you Adam gonna be clowning her ass because Adam was saying some shit the other day.
Chad, they're going in.
Yeah, I don't think nobody really gonna be too interested in that. You know what I mean? It's gonna be the same old stuff.
And then she went big on Flacco. Flacco didn't even mention no. Let me not even go there. Flacco didn't do nothing but just say no one wants to know about it. No one cares, which is the fact.
That's what I'm saying.
And if they care, whoever does care, go on her platform and go watch it.
We rebuilding weak television. What it do?
He ain't been with her in a minute. It's like, why is this still an issue? Like,
that is crazy.
But I know how the exes get. They get treacherous. We know that. You know what I mean?
That's why the last thing you want in life is a bitter ex. Let me tell you, and not in this game. Let me tell you. That's the whole thing. That Wack makes more enemies than friends. I see. Wack 100 likes to shit on his friendships.
Man, right?
She going big though. I see her putting up new content every day, all that. But we done. I ain't got to talk about her. But we already know the system. We seen Wack do this many a times. We know what he gonna try to do. You know, this shit don't last though.
It doesn't. It's not gonna last. He's just using her like a pawn.
Nick Cannon's still in there. Luce Cannon's still in there.
When her time is up, he'll throw it to the dogs just like he do everybody else. if you look at his track record,
Loose Cannon is still in jail. Big U still in jail, and Brick Baby still in jail. They just called Loose Cannon just called the live right now on that was the Sunday though. Know what I mean? But yeah, man. The latest we're about to watch the latest video right now. We rebuilding we television. I'm about to put that's gonna be the next video. We just checking out what
Wack does
happened
this
on
for
the Sunday service episode.
everyone. And that's when he burns his bridges. He
See what I'm
burns
saying?
all of his bridges until
Burns
you
his
have he has no
bridges.
more
That's-
use for you.
That's
Okay?
just bad.
This is why I really didn't want. I'm so upset that I even did this one business deal with him. I really do. And truth be told, all he did was refer me. So I didn't do no business deal. It was just a
Wow.
referral.
He want all the credit.
He wanted to get CEO status for for introducing somebody like yo take just because like if I know that there's there's a place around here you could perform and I could get you to it like and I take you and then you start jumping off that like listen you don't owe me shit bro I wanted you to win that's just the way the game works.
All the credit. All the credit. Okay.
He should have put himself in the mix if it was that
don't
important.
Give a shit. I don't want nothing to do with you. I blocked you. I blocked R&B. You're blocked.
Both of them are blocked. Even R&B is blocked, chat.
So, like, what else? That's why you want to go and do all this, talk all this smack. You're trying to use a woman to run this play. Listen, I'ma speak up. I'm gonna talk about you and all your peoples them. If that's the case, y'all want to run these fake stories that I'm dealing with a trainer. Y'all so goofy.
Goofy motherfuckers. That's some weirdo vibes. Always Whack 100, baby, be behind all the weirdo vibes.
I remember that bullshit too. Stupid shit.
They took a scene from a TV show that I did before I met my husband. Okay, this is not only.
Wow, look at that shit. It was a TV show, not even an OnlyFans clip.
Fans content, guys. You know, people. You know, I am an actress, right? I've done things. I've done movies and whatnot. That was a scene from a TV show. The person that's in there is McKinley Freeman, very well-known actor. I don't know if you know who McKinley Freeman is. Okay, Jennifer Freeman is also in there. Ray J was also in there. Mystica was also in the movie. It was a funny film. It was on.
Oh my god! And that's the tea that he wanted to use to make her look like she was playing Loose Cannon.
Funny enough, and for his Bias Network, well, they combined at one point.
Well, chat. I think that's what you call shooting blanks at your ops, and then expecting them not to shoot you back.
But it's funny. I was doing all of that well before Batty and the Beast. I was around people.
Oh, she was on Batty and the Beast.
That you've worked with and managed well before you've met me. You want to say that I'm a nobody, but
nobody don't got 1 million people on Instagram.
I've done things with the people you've booked things for.
And nobody doesn't work with Ray J either. Ray J is top tier.
You just mad that you didn't do it for me, maybe. I don't know.
That's probably what it is. It's called envy. Queen, do not let him get under your skin.
What your problem is with me? If you got a problem with my husband, keep it with my husband.
Ooh, see, that's where you draw the line. That's a line right there. You're gonna see that Whack will still overstep that line.
Why would you go and try to turn around and take it out on me?
There you go. And she's clearly identifying the problem. Even at this point, he should just give up.
That's some bitch ass move right there.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
Been waiting to sever ties, I think, with Luce. He shit got too real. He like, wait a minute. Oh, here go my opportunity.
Yeah, you get what you get what Bush just outlined right there? He's like Poetic Flacco right now. That motherfucker is scared for his life. He started doing his own podcast. He was so afraid of all the gangster motherfuckers in there, anybody there just taking his life. He said, you know what? I'm going to start separating myself from No Jumper. When I do come in, I'm going to come in on an awkward schedule. Same thing with Whack 100 here. He's like, well, I started, getting involved in this whole situation with Loose Cannon, and now these motherfuckers are real, and I'm not as real. And then he said, this is my opportunity to just back the fuck up and separate myself from the pack before I go and get my ass beat the fuck up.
Jump on it type shit. I feel like That's just how I feel because it's like he got too vicious too quick. You know what I mean? Too quick.
Yeah.
Way too easy. Like it shouldn't.
Mhm.
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. He should have been like, "I'm gonna call you back and call me." Like
Yeah,
you don't do that on the net. Don't do
Yeah, that's a cloud chaser.
that.
I wouldn't have lasted this long in the interview.
He a cloud chaser, so he would do anything for clout. He would do anything
You want to
for
hold that
clout.
persona too. Of,
I'm
oh,
not,
you
I'm not
fucking
your woman. You can't talk to me like that. I'm sorry.
Ooh, it's sad that a woman has to tell you, do not talk to me the way you talk to your girl, R&B.
And them text messages that you showing, that's from between me and Whack. And I
Ooh.
speak text a lot of my.
Oh shit, R&B, just think back, baby girl, think back. All the shit you already said. Oh man, you picked a fight with a lioness.
I voice text, right? So I'll be like
Woo!
driving.
And let me tell you, the lioness is the one that goes out to hunt.
Voice texting. So the word was supposed to be beef, but it said be. So if y'all go back and read that and just change that word, I don't want to be with beef with anyone anymore. That it meant beef with anyone anymore. I'm sure y'all could read between the lines and see I was talking about an argument.
Oh, I see what she's saying. So, chat, it looks like there's a message that WAC 100 is misconstruing to make it look like she don't want to be with anyone, but what she wrote is what she clarified. She don't want to beef with anyone, and it auto corrected it, and he's trying to make it seem like she don't want to be with WAC.
That was going on with him and Whack. And okay.
I mean, she don't want to be with Luce Cannon. WAC 100 is trying to make it look like she doesn't, like she wants to break up with Luce Cannon, although he's in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like she's bouncing on him. Chat. That motherfucker is a dirty motherfucker. He played dirty.
Please. What's going on with him and Whack? And okay? Please.
It's funny the little tricks they play. You know what I mean?
Tricks.
The childish
If you
tricks.
find anything, Charisse is leaving her husband. She's breaking up with him.
Yeah, he was making a false narrative, chat. That's grounds for violation. She can violate him for that stupid shit.
Really?
Yeah, they really love you. The haters love you. It's
Oh.
amazing. They be on it.
And then you know what's so funny? Adam posted yesterday. I don't know if it was yesterday or this morning. I saw it. Reposted a picture of me and Cannon kissing. Adam is so messy.
See, Adam be listening to Whack, but he don't really
Adam loves to instigate, so you know he definitely gonna be hyping it.
be. He know Whack is full of. You feel me?
He said mood. He put mood.
He's seen this shit before. He like, yeah, all right. But I think he will listen to Whack when if Whack say, "Oh, don't," you know, the
I don't be liking how Adam be too loose.
backdoor. I mean, the cock blocking shit, the blackballing shit. He gonna try to go with that.
Yeah.
Which is to me is so fucked up. It's really fucked up. That means you might have something to hide. You feel me? If you want,
Real talk. He definitely have a lot to hide. Okay. Best believe, like I said, my husband is not on one wiretap, but you know who is?
Ooh.
You know who is?
Whack, are you
not just one?
Are you on wires, bro? What's
I know
the
Whack and Big U was
wiretap?
hella tight.
Oh
I know
man.
that.
You know who is?
You know what that
So I'm
means,
just trying to
chat?
understand why.
You know what that means, chat? That means that Whack probably, and I'm not saying this is all speculation and allegations, but Whack might be caught up in a situation through his wiretap dummy shit that he probably said that incriminated him, and he probably cut a deal. This is probably why he got caught with guns and never gets arrested. That's crazy, chat. That's fucking insane, chat. What are we witnessing right now? This is a lot of tea at the
He
same
wasn't
time.
picked up on the indictment when they actually have him on a wiretap talking to Big U.
Shouts to Danielle Siobhan.
And you know-
Thank you so much.
And what's crazy, he got at Jim Jones for the same shit with no proof, but Jim Jones was on the wiretap, and Jim Jones got called the biggest rat in the world. And now look, Whack is on the wiretap.
Yeah, I'm gonna cover a
And we ain't gonna say they're not calling Whack a rat
video
because
that
you can go through the YouTube. A
she
lot
put
of
up.
different.
So we got that
people
queued
feel like
already.
that.
So
But
it's the most
how does he
current
know?
one.
It is not just a few people saying it. So if the shoe fits, the shoe fits, and that's just the fact.
It's
Before
crazy.
superhuman AI, email was legitimately one of the most
This
stressful parts of my workday.
OMG.
Let me show you a few of the
OMG.
game-changing
OMG.
features that I can't live with.
OMG, Chaz, getting crazy. It's getting crazy.
Okay.
Oh
And now
my
he's on this
God.
whole big thing about trying to discredit Cannon and talk about, oh, he must be working. Okay, so if he was supposed to be working, what that makes you do that? That
Swear to
makes you-
God,
Mhm.
wasn't
What
he
does
like
that
what?
mean?
Like would you
right
ever,
hand man.
what year? Like, come on now, cut it out.
Yeah, and why is he
Cut it
not
out.
in jail if you talk
Like
about like, he
when
do all
people go
this
like
and all
not
that?
cool anymore, then they just try to go and do
Yeah,
anything to sabotage you. It's just sad.
that's high school shit. You feel me? That's really high school shit. Now all of a sudden he's this and that when you were rocking with him every day. And we could pull up several interviews of how solid you talk about Luce Cannon. Oh, he's this, he that, he, you know what I mean? But now all of a sudden when he get locked up,
Yeah.
and that's the crazy part. He locked up too. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, that's the crazy
That's
part. If he
yo,
was a snitch, he would have been out.
cold mother. It's a cold world. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's
That's just
dirty, but
insane. It's
Listen, okay.
insane.
He said, Cannon's dead. He's gonna be out in 2 days. Is he out?
Yo, but you could. I be over. Listen, I sometimes overshoot my confidence and be thinking that I could. Like right now, I got two busted ankles, and one of them got good. The other one is still, a little swollen from here. I could see it. You know what I'm saying? So that was me overshooting my confidence. That doesn't mean that because Cannon said I'll be out in 2 days, he probably thought his lawyer was gonna be that good. And then when he spoke to his lawyer was like, well, it's not gonna be that fucking easy. It's not like we got you here for a speeding ticket. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that Cannon said it was gonna be 2 days doesn't mean that Cannon knew that he was gonna come out in 2 days. So he's stretching that.
yeah, that's crazy.
I'm trying to understand. I wished, okay? I ain't gonna hold you.
Of course you do.
Would have been okay.
In chat, if Cannon would have been cooperating, he would have been out. No jury, no prosecutor is gonna want their CI, their confidential informant, in jail. He could get murdered. So trust me, if he was a CI, he would not be in jail.
Hey, dating a rat or married to a rat because you'd be home with me. But he's
When you're a
not.
civilian.
That's a fact. You see what she just said? That's a fact.
Okay? I ain't gonna hold you.
Of course you do.
Would have been okay dating a rat or married to a rat because you'd be home with me.
See? Everybody knows you will get released. It ain't you don't do any time. You see how people be like 6ix9ine snitch and he cooperated. He might have cut a deal, but he did not cooperate. All he did was admit to shit he was already involved in and use that as a way to get out. But he still did time. 6ix9ine did 2 years. So when you are a rat, you get out because they do not want you to get killed.
But he's
When you're a
not.
civilian. Yeah,
He is
that's
not.
all.
Yeah, Luce Cannon is definitely. He don't even got rap vibes. Like you look at Luce Cannon, that's a real motherfucker. If Nipsey was cool with Luce Cannon, obviously for a reason.
Okay, he's not.
Nipsey, he might have made a mistake with Big U, but that was because Big U, once he knew he was cutting that motherfucker off anyway. So you know what I'm saying? It's just point blank.
And
So-
he's a rat now because you heard he's getting out.
Because I would be okay with it. Because you know what? At least I'll have my man here.
Nah,
That's
man.
how a woman supposed to
That's
think.
some
You know
real
what I mean?
shit.
Yeah, any woman will tell you to snitch. Anyone that loves you and they'll be like, just tell the truth. Like, fuck that nigga. Like, you gotta be with your family. That's how they're gonna think. But real niggas take the L.
Yeah, for sure. That's real shit for real. That's how a woman supposed to think, a real woman. But his whole basis, he's a rat because he said he's gonna get out. The fuck? He's a rat because he said he's gonna get out in 2 days. And who said that? Nobody even said that. Probably this dude that's crazy,
No,
bro.
I tell you, he only said that because he was jocking him for something else. It had nothing to do with nothing else. And I'm not even gonna say what it's for.
Oh, you see, there's
Yeah,
more
this is-
tea.
this is a funny
Chad, this
one.
has been a onslaught of tea. This is a lot of tea.
Bro, and soap opera, but we know the real and we see the fakes.
Now, Chad, there's a link for this video in the description if you want to watch this without me, zooming and bullshit and talking over and pausing and all that. Great. You could watch the whole entire video. Link is in the description. I'm gonna jump into this other video right now, because this is already running like a little long. And Chad, I haven't seen this one either, but I want to see it. And I want to see it with you guys. So let's get right into this other video.
Images and audio are reserved solely to the owners, Charisse Mills and Luce Cannon.
Yeah, Chad, don't go out there start publicizing shit without knowing if you got permission for it, because all they gotta do is just hit a copyright infringement button, and that's it. You're flagged.
Please refrain from
Mr. Beast did that to me, by the way.
continuing to post.
I did a review on his shit, and he just said, "Not you." Boom, and he fucking flagged my shit.
Any unauthorized use of.
Now, I didn't say nothing bad because I like Mr. Beast, but when he did that shit, I was like, "Wow, can't let a motherfucker review your shit." Wow, you know,
our content from here on out.
It made me feel
Please reach out to.
It made me feel like saying like, "Yo, fuck Mr. Beast," you know? That's some fucking bullshit. How the fuck you gonna flag me for fucking reviewing your shit? But then I didn't because, you know, I don't, you know, at one point I will be big enough for him to be like, respectfully, I want you to do it. You know what I'm saying? But maybe he just saw that shit and thought I was motherfucking talking bad about it. He ain't gonna sit there and watch my shit. I don't think he would.
cutthecontent@gmail.com for authorization rights to any of our posted contents moving forward.
There you go. There's the email, guys. Cutthecontent@gmail.com. Just write to them and let them know you're going to review their shit, just like everybody else does. I did the same thing.
Recorded and subject to monitoring at.
And there's the phone call that Daniel Chavon said that they uploaded.
Any time. To hear the cost of this call, press 4 now.
11 hours ago.
You may begin speaking now.
11 hours ago.
Hello? Hello?
What's up, wife? What's up?
Man, oh man. I'm going live today and I'm gonna, expose this dog because he, it's time to let it out.
Bubble butt.
It's time to let it out, You gave him something to chew and he definitely chewed it.
He chewing on the chew toy.
Yeah.
He took the bait. He bit the fucking hook.
He went for the bait.
Oh my God, he laughing too.
Hmm.
Free the guys, yo. Free Luce Cannon, free 2030, free fucking all the guys, including Brick Baby. I'm sure Brick Baby don't got no problems with Luce.
So
I don't know. Maybe he does. Maybe he. I don't know.
Recording this call. You want to tell the people what you done did?
Yeah, please tell us. What did you do? Why did you get in trouble? Because remember, chat, he was saying that he was on lockdown. So he must have done some shit that got him into some extra trouble.
What you done did?
Yeah. So I sent Wack a video a couple of months ago, right? And then I asked him to resend it just to see what he would do. And when he resent it, right, now since I was asking him about the CS2 back thing, I knew he was going to say something about me asking him for the video back. So we wanted to see his true characters and his flaws, and that's what happened. And then I hear about somebody, I was supposed to do something in Utah, rob something, a smoke shop, right? Never been.
This motherfucker crazy. He said there was some show supposed to do in Utah, rob a smoke shop. Yo, this man is the most gangsterest motherfucker in the world, chat. I mean, you guys probably thinking that that's crazy because he's saying it on a fat phone, but he didn't do it, which is what he said he was supposed to.
Utah, a day in my life.
You know what I'm saying?
Ever.
He never even been to Utah. That's how you know this shit is a lie.
So, and then if you saying that, why the police don't know? Why the FBI don't know? Why is you coming up with something saying that I robbed something in Utah? You the only person your spies know? No, you just mad because I'm hearing you out and telling the truth about all your escapades. But when I tell you
he's mad that
how you was,
he's mad that motherfuckers know he be in the car pulling over to bust a quickie with a fucking FaceTime call. Yo, whack. You whack.
confessing and
And that's stupid. Why would you call yourself whack? I don't. I never understood that. The whack 100. That, but now I see why. You live up to the name you name yourself, and I guess he is definitely whack.
R&B's ear when y'all having sex about that 9-year-old girl's gonna be thick.
Wait, what?
What?
When she grow up. That 9-year-old girl's
Yo, whack 100 on some petty, on some real PDF file shit. You heard what she said? Yo, did you hear what Luce said? Luce said
R&B's ear when y'all having
he be fucking R&B. He be fucking R&B. He's in her ear telling her,
sex about that 9-year-old girl's gonna be thick.
yo, whack 100 got his eyes on R&B's daughter?
Wait, what?
When she grow up. Yes. R&B was
9 years old, and he's already talking about she gonna be thick.
telling me all kind
Yo, whack 100 is he's begging for the alphabet boys to come knocking and take his hard drive.
of stuff. Like she was telling me about he be whispering all the people that took advantage of him, the other women he be dreaming about. People be saying that, and she was thinking it was therapeutic. And she was like, "Just tell me all your
She's telling him just open up while you having sex. If you feel like saying it, just say it so that way you can let it out because it's therapeutic. But what whack is you saying? I'm sorry, chat. I can't believe I have to repeat this again. What whack is saying is stuff about her 9-year-old daughter and how she's gonna develop into a woman because she's just 9 years old.
um
Chad, you're gonna have a field day with this one, Chad.
your problems, what's going on with you, Cash." And then it just got weird to her. So she just been moving back, but she was like, he be hitting all thighs. Oh, no, nothing. So
Wait, what?
moving back, but she was like, he be hitting all thighs. Oh, no, nothing. So
He don't even be fucking the right way. He just hitting all thighs.
believe me, it's gonna go big. He's goofy. All the stuff that he did, I was already 10 steps ahead of him.
Wow,
Everything,
Chad.
everything he did, begging me
Wow,
for
Chad.
money, begging me for to do deals and all this other stuff like that. He's a goofy.
And he's trying to say,
Damn,
like,
Chad.
oh, he did you favors by doing these little podcast deals and things like that, and podcast interviews, excuse me, and things like that.
Yeah, thank you for hooking it up. That's what you're supposed to do. You were supposed to talk to Adam about your fee, though.
When truth be told, he kept asking you if you got anything.
He kept, yeah, he kept asking.
That's not how it works, Unc. You can't expect them to pay you later. If you want them to, I'm pretty sure if you would have told Luce Cannon to give you, hey, just give me $200 for every time I get you on that podcast, he would have gave it to you.
To get on things, but I don't know if back on pig is little.
Bubble butt.
He wanted to get.
Asking you if you got anything.
He kept, yeah, he kept asking to get on things, but I don't know if back on pig is little. He wanted to do the Blue Devil and the Haters World. He wanted to do ESO World with DJ Clue and ESO. He wanted to do all the podcasts that I was doing. They wasn't inviting him. Nobody messed with him. They was only doing it because I asked them, "Can I bring wax?"
What? You see, chat? You see, chat? And the cards get exposed. Whack 100 is nothing more than a fucking freeloader, chat.
And did they pay him to be on that interview, honey?
So they didn't. So Wag 100 doing interviews, they not even paying him. He's just going for a sheer fact of numbers. Just
And
for
did
the
they pay him
views.
to be on that interview, honey?
No.
That is sad. So, okay. So, All right, so maybe at No Jumper, maybe there they pay him, and he just don't get paid at the other interviews. They laughing at him, bro. He works for free, bro. That's sick.
What he was saying, he was getting paid.
Yo, everybody thought he was getting paid. Everybody else is getting paid. Even fucking Drip Season got paid, and we don't even know who the fuck Drip Season is.
Oh
That
God.
is
Okay, I just wanted you to
funny.
say that on the record, because
Whack 100 is on a tour for free.
it's just so funny how
But
he's spinning this
he was
narrative.
saying, yeah, he was saying
He
he was getting
said
paid.
you gave him a little change and you probably ate off on top of it or some shit. Like, come on now. Come
Why
on.
is he lying? No,
Chat,
that's a
that's
lie.
crazy, chat.
I
When I
know.
was when I brought like the street beef thing and smoked vape,
This call is from a federal
Oh
prison.
man, don't tell me gotta hang up.
I'm the one that telling them.
And chat, this is the most current posting on her page. Let me tell you, this is the most current one. Like, no cap, this is the most current one 11 hours ago. And then we got one here from a day ago. So this is the most current one on her lives page, chat. Look, this is the most current one. It's right here. This is the one we're watching right now. No. Yeah, this is the one we're watching right now. Sure. No, we're not watching that one yet. We're watching Luce Cannon and Charisse Miller play Bubble Bud. That's where is that one? Is that over here? Oh, that's this one right here. That's the most current one in the videos. We're watching the most current one in the videos. Next, we're gonna watch the most current one on the live. I got it queued. We're gonna watch a little bit. You guys want to watch the whole shit? You go fucking hit the link and show love. Subscribe to their page. Show love. You see they under fire right now. They got fucking motherfuckers trying to defame them and shit like that, chat. So show them love. And I'm gonna let's play a little more. I want to finish this one because this one is short. It's only 8 minutes.
With to pay him, and I'm getting paid.
Right. You got your
See, Loose Cannon is getting
Telling
paid
them what to
clearly.
pay him, and I'm getting paid.
right. You got your own deal.
This call is from a federal prison.
My bad, chat. I just want to get.
I'm the one that telling them what to pay him, and I'm getting paid.
Right.
So he's negotiating a fucking rate for him.
You got your own deal. You didn't eat off of his deal. You got your own deal.
No,
You even got Brick Baby that deal too, right?
of course.
See, he's the one negotiating the rates. Somebody got to negotiate the rates for somebody. So he's doing it for Brick Baby and for Whack 100 and for himself.
Come on now.
That's chat. That's a favor, chat. I don't care what you say.
The T-shirts, when he was wearing T-shirts and stuff like that with on Vlad and all that stuff like that, he was getting paid to do that because it was my plug.
See, when it's Loose Cannon plug, they work with him the way they work with Loose Cannon. Like they pay Loose Cannon.
Then he was fucking them off.
And he was fucking the shit up. Chat. Whack 100 is fucking tripping, chat.
Every deal that I hooked him up with, he fucked off.
That
So it's like
bullshit.
he just be
That's
coming,
fucking
but
crazy.
we knew he was a snake.
See? I said that too, chat. I said, yo, he moving like a snake, chat. I know motherfuckers like that, bro. And me and them, we cool, but for de lejito, you know what that means in Spanish? De lejito. That means over there, nigga, from far. We cool from far, nigga. Not from right here. Nah. I'm the type of nigga that I need to be where the energy's clean. You know what I'm saying? I do not play that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a ratchet motherfucker, but I'm a fancy nigga too. Like my hair be looking like, I'm a fancy nigga. But then I take off, and it's looking ratchet. So I'm both. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always real.
Yeah.
I knew it, but I've been saying it. That's why when I got sick and tired of it, I started calling him out for fades. I told him and what's the name, so and so, like, bro, where y'all at? Let's pull up and let's talk and get this out the way, right? But none of them wanted to show up. So at the end of the day, it's like I already been knew he was. I knew this was gonna happen.
Of course. And now he's going on this whole world tour trying to
See what I'm saying? He's on a tour.
Spread the world, the news of you asking for this Money Mike video.
That's fucking sick. The motherfucker you help a motherfucker and they go out there and try to fucking shit on your name.
Right? But mind you, we threw that bone and he bit it. Thank you for the free press. Thank you so much for the free press, because it doesn't show anything. That video has been circulating and everything. That's nothing that's going to help you or benefit you. For one, you're not in the video. For two, Big U had nothing to do with it. So really and truly, he was stupid to
Oh, I know what they're talking about. I've seen that video. Yeah, Chad, that's allegations that is loose. That is not even loose cannon. And you can't even see who the people are. That shit is mad grainy.
All for the bait.
I remember that shit because I remember when I saw it, it was Whack 100 putting it on Adam 22, and I kind of was like, I you know more what it is, that when they talk about it and then they play it in your mind, you think you're seeing something about what they were talking about, and that is not the case in this event. He was talking about how they have done extortions with Big U and they robbed a dispensary for Big U, but the video is not the story he's saying. What are the odds he's going to tell you the story about something there's a video for? What kind of dumb shit is that? And why would a real nigga do that shit on a platform? That's kind of dumb. So no, that. And if there's a video, chat, you think that they would, why would the cops not come pick you up if there's a fucking video? If there's a video, that's all a cop needs to come fucking scoop you. And the feds are not the cops. The feds are the super duper untight, like, fucking Matrix agents. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers is not waiting. There's a video, they would have been knocked down your fucking door. So no. They would have took Loose Cannon a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? No, man. That video's been out for a long time. That's just old.
Yeah, he's goofy, but
and now he got everybody talking about it. Thank you for the free press.
Yeah, that's all he did. All he did was promote Loose Cannon by saying that was Loose Cannon. That's like something that if you didn't know Loose Cannon and you did, it technically helps him, even though it makes him look worse in court. But come on, fucking Whack, for real? You just picked that video out of where? Out of fucking Reddit?
Thank you for keeping us in the algorithm. Thank you for having Ack speak on us once again, because Ack covered it yesterday too.
Oh shit!
And didn't he just say, "I'm no longer doing anything with Luce and Cannon"?
Oh, Luce. Shit! Look at that shit! Look at that! He got academics covering it, bro. That's some hater shit. He's like adding gasoline to the fire, and he don't even fucking know it. Whack 100, you are not the fucking sharpest pencil in the batch, let me tell you. You are not the brightest light bulb.
And Whack.
That motherfucker's as sharp as a bowling ball.
Gotcha.
He kind of looks like a bowling ball too, with his fucking Boldy locks. I'm sure that motherfucker got receding hair. He don't got no hair up there.
Thank you. Yes. So Ack actually did a whole public service announcement talking about how he's not covering anything on you and Whack no more. But he goes and covers that. You know why? Because
that's what IBM stands for, integrity before money. I like that. That's fire. I think I'm gonna have to. I need a hoodie. I need to get me a medium-sized IBM hoodie. If they got hoodies, you about to see me in one, chat.
Yes. So
get your merch too. I think they got the link in the description. I'm getting me one.
Ack actually did a whole public service announcement talking about how he's not covering anything on you and Whack no more. But
wow, academics, you being a hater. You're not gonna cover no more Loose Cannon content. What the fuck? That's the current status right now. Chat.
He goes and covers that. You know why? Because Whack set that up because he's trying to do a whole world tour. You know what I'm saying?
He's doing a hate campaign, Chad. That's what the fuck that's called. That's a hate campaign. You running around with the picket signs and you want everybody to join your little hate campaign. Sorry, Whack. Some people ain't gonna burn that bridge. They know a real nigga when they see one, and the last thing them motherfuckers want is to find Loose Cannon, made bail, and he bumped into you, and you're by yourself.
But thank you.
He's just gonna hand his phone to his wife and be like, "What's up? Put your hands up, bro. This is a combat state, motherfucker.
Want you to do the world."
Well, not New York. New York is not a combat state, but California is.
Tour. Thank you. Why? Because Wax set that up because he's trying to do a whole world tour. You know what I'm saying? But thank you. We want you to do the world tour. Thank you.
Yep, because it's
But
about Luce.
shout out to academics. Shout out to Adam.
Yeah, shouts out to academics and 22 and the whole no jumper team. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Flacco. Shout out.
Yep, shouts to Flacco.
To
Flacco ain't take my call recently, so I don't
Yeah, what the fuck's that all about? Yeah, fuck Flacco.
know what happened. I think Flacco also, I don't know, Whack got up in his ears. But at the end
Well, if he said fuck motherfucking Loose Cannon, then fuck Flacco. I'm on team Loose Cannon, guys. I don't know about y'all.
of the day, Flacco will see the light. I'm sure one day he'll see the light.
of course, he's gonna see all the good.
Cause I go where you know where it is, chat. I gotta go where the real niggas are, cause I'm from the street, So I only got one face, you know what I'm saying? That's why I can't do like snitching or none of that stupid working with police shit. I don't give a fuck how much money I pay. That shit could, they could pay me $1,000 an hour, and I work 5 hours a day for 6 days a week, every day of the month. And chat, I don't think I could do it. I cannot do $1,000 an hour to be a snitch. You feel me? Like they could pay me anything. They could give me $1 million a week to be a snitch, and I'll still be like, damn, I can't. Just like I would not be able to work in sanitation because it's the smell for me. You know what I'm saying? I got respect for people in sanitation. However, I don't have respect for snitches. I don't give a fuck how much money they pay you. If you're a fucking snitch, like a professional snitch, like you're the guy that goes in and sets people up and you do the buy and all that bullshit, because I know about you little motherfuckers. I used to, my first 2 felonies weren't for fucking selling coconut candy. You know what I'm saying? My first 2 felonies was for really just putting in work. You feel me? I'm from Creston in the Bronx. Anybody know what Creston is? You should ask. Creston, Tremont, those streets, they even intersect. I don't give a fuck. Pull up whenever y'all motherfuckers think it's froggy. I don't give a fuck. You already know the vibes. Streamer all the way. I'm a legit guy. So when you come on some rah shit, hopefully the cops that I called will get there before the people that I grew up with. And then there's nothing that I could do to help you. I won't be able to stop the cops from arresting you or the savages from eating you up. So either way, just I would never invite nobody to my block unless you know somebody on my block, and me doesn't count. You understand? Unless I know you on a first name basis. So I got to go with the real motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I cannot side with people by popularity votes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to think what will happen to my street credibility when I'm walking down the street with a girl that I like, right? And motherfuckers got no respect for me. In the streets, it's very easy to get fucked up when you don't got no respect. And if you walking through a block and your name's echoed, especially me, that I'm a public figure, chat. I walk down the street, people know you. And you're known for being a snitch? That's crazy, chat. Your man Whack 100? He looked like he's working with people. You know what I'm saying? So I cannot side with that side. There's situations in that side that seem to be a bit wacky and a bit on the wrong side of law that I would normally, stand on. No matter if I'm a civilian, I still, feel a certain kind of way about my prior treatment by law enforcement. So I don't have like this, oh yeah, you could come pat me down. Like, no, if you're fucking being wrong, I'm gonna fucking call you out. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm always trying to catch them in the little wrong things. But me as a civilian, I would, if I have to. But we're talking about Loose Cannon, and he's a gangster. And we love all that shit that he does. And he's transitioned into a super motherfucking artist and businessman. And the queen doesn't stay behind. Actress, singer, bro. She got songs with French Montana. If you motherfuckers haven't heard it, go fucking hear it. You understand? And champagne. Yo, I'm telling you, go listen to his shit. It's French Montana on his shit is fire. Now I mean, so anyway, guys, I digress from the point. So my thing is, my father is a deported drug dealer. You know what I'm saying, chat? Like, how the fuck will my dad feel if he got deported because a snitch got him involved in a situation where he ended up getting caught? Shit happened. He got locked up in the 80s, right? And he got deported, right? How do I honor my dad siding with the fucking snitches? You get what I'm saying? How do I tell my father, who never raised me, the horrible man that I have representing me as a dad, but I love, because what else can I do if I never had a dad but always want one? He's still alive. So guess what I do? I'm still like, hey, he's my dad. So shouts to my dad. But here's the thing. My dad's a real nigga. And the last thing I want to do is kill the motherfucker from a heart attack, because I'm telling him that the dude I sided with is a fucking snitch or an informant or some kind of shit that where he gets some kind of pass. I seen whack on a fucking video. I'm not saying that I would have fucking done something, but I would have not been having a gun in my hand and then talking to a nigga. If I'm gonna have a gun in my hand, I'm gonna get back in my car, I'm gonna ride by you, and I'm gonna shoot you. Or I'm gonna shoot you from here. Whatever the fuck you do when you pull out a gun on a motherfucker, right? As long as it's self-defense, chat. You do not want to pull a gun on people to intimidate them. That's not how that works, right? So clearly Whack is in some shit where people want to hurt him. It could be because of the snitch shit. You feel me? Real niggas in the streets is like popping up in front of him and like blocking his car and shit. Like, I don't know if you've seen the content, guys. So that being said, that's why I side with Loose Cannon, and I'm team Loose Cannon, because that's a real dude. And my dad might be like, yeah, you did the right thing, son. Remember, integrity before money. And that's not a selfish plug, because they don't pay me to say that. But it just shows that that's more of a creed for a person who lives in, chat. I'm not wealthy, chat. I'm in the hood, chat. I'm a fucking street nigga. I'm just, unk. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers respect it when I walk through the hood and everybody knows who I am. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's the shit. He's young. He gotta either be real or be legit or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be acting gangster and then when people pull up on you, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna call the police on you. That's not how that shit works. You feel me? Unless you are not a gangster. And Whack 100 saying he's a Pyru. So, bro, we took the threats all for real over here. Bubble butt.
That Whack is doing, been doing. You know
Mm-hmm. And he's trying to use people to run his stories and talk his stories. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh, they got the content. No, you gave them the content.
Yeah, bro, that's fucking lame. How you gonna give people shit, leak the shit, and then be like, nah, they got it?
You gave them the content, scary. Okay. Yes, you gave it to them because you know why? You don't want to be the one telling it, but you still telling it anyways.
Yeah, that's fucking insane. See, now he's trying to do some real below the belt shit. You know what I'm saying? And this is why he's got himself into the situation where he's in right now.
It all came from you, buddy, old pal. You acting like you had to go search and call your people and ask your people for the content. No, you had it because Cannon sent it to you months ago or whenever, how long ago you sent
You got outed right away when they send it.
I don't know. I already had that video on his phone, buddy. You took the bait and you you bit. It's Googleable. The content was on Reddit a long time ago. What you talk about? Stupid.
You see, they already know what his next moves are. They're already playing with him. It's like when you see when a lion and a lioness are playing with the prey. That's what they doing.
How's that gonna help your case? Oh shoot, you got 3 seconds, baby. You wanna call me back?
All right. Yeah, I'll call you back in.
Okay, Chad, this is where the video ends, Chad. This one ended right there. And we're gonna get a little bit of the other one because I just want to see the other one too. And then if I log off, I'm gonna watch it by myself and I'm gonna be saying everything I'm saying to you guys, I'll be saying it out loud to myself. You understand? Like, oh hell no, no way. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why I go live. I go live because after this, I'm telling you, I'm gonna go right to sleep. But right now, like I have to watch it with you guys. So stand by, stand by. This is another one right here. This one I gotta add the link to this one. I haven't put the link for this one. Okay. She's gonna clarify the snitch allegations, chat. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, there's some whack 100 and academics. Chat, there's some tea in this one. Chat, there's a lot of tea in this one. Chat, everybody, look, get napkins because this shit it's gonna fall all over the place. All right, don't forget to smash the like button, just like I did. You see, I do it just so you guys could do it for me. You know what I'm saying? I like other people's videos. That's normal. If you don't click, you're just that's hating. Not liking it is just hating. If you don't like it, then don't like it, or hit like it, but don't do nothing. That's crazy. Don't do that. Don't be that kind of chat. Kai sent us chats like that. Don't be like that, chat. We not like that. We broke billionaires, which means that we are billionaires. We just haven't we haven't had the opportunity to get it. You know what I'm saying? But in our minds, we know what we would do if we were billionaires right now. So you the broke billies. You hear me? Don't conduct yourself like ratchet people. Okay. Where's she at? Vegas. I was saying California. It's Vegas. She's in Vegas. Oh, is that why wait. Then why is little Dirk there? Or they probably caught him in Vegas. Yo, that's where Blueface is at too. Everybody's locked up in Vegas. Sheesh. So motherfuckers, see, that's for motherfuckers that leave the hood. Motherfuckers don't be leaving the hood, but these motherfuckers leave the hood, so they be getting caught in other places. That's crazy, yo. They in Vegas. All right, yo, Chad. This this is going to be a good one right here.
Clean up all this mess out here. Hello, I see you guys in the comments. You guys were in the comments bright and early. Shout out to my IBM team. I see you guys. What's up? What's up? What's up?
I put the comments for you guys so that way.
All right, I'm gonna need y'all to drop some sweeties in the chat because we got a lot to talk about today.
In the chat.
We've got a lot to talk
guys,
about.
Put sweetie in the chat. Put sweetie in the chat.
I may bring up a special guest who actually
put sweetie.
We just talked literally a couple minutes ago. They're willing to come on to just tell y'all a little something because you know a lot of people they're uninformed and really don't know what's what. They just believe what's dropped on the internet. So it's a lot of BS going on.
Just one more screenshot and this SOP is finally done.
A lot of BS. You know, I'm sure you guys.
This is
what's going on, right?
Oh, this is an hour.
We're not something new.
Yeah, we're not gonna watch this whole video, but I'm gonna have the link in the description so you guys could watch it if you want. I'm updating the link right now, but I'm not gonna watch the whole video. I'm sorry. I'm fucking tired. It's 2:00 in the morning. I know I'll be staying up later than that, and then y'all gonna probably come after me if I go and get off of this and then go play some fucking NBA 2K live. Y'all gonna be like, oh, so you could end the live, but you can't react to the video, but you're gonna make us watch NBA 2K live, right? Like, so it's not that, it's that you guys, you could watch it yourself too. You know what I'm saying? Like, show them love. That click, but you know that man is in jail right now. Right now, if y'all could give him the click, that's even better. You feel me? Of course, y'all giving me the view right now. Y'all gonna give me that like on your way out. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't hit like when you got here, come on. You know you stood long enough to drop a like on your way out. So drop a like on your way out if you didn't drop a like on your way in. Let's get right to it, chat. This is what we doing.
New Luce Cannon, my husband, and
I'm gonna be skimming through it. I'm looking for like the meat and potatoes right now. This is how I'll be. Where I'm looking for like the shrimps and the gumbo.
and
I don't be liking everything. I mean, I like everything. Don't get me wrong, but if I could pick out all the shrimp first,
he's fighting for his freedom, and we've got snakes in the house. When you got snakes in the camp, it's like, what the heck?
Yup,
Snakes come and try to bite you, right?
Oh man.
So sometimes you gotta set some traps for these snakes, right?
Ooh.
What's up?
You tell them, sis. That's what I'm talking about.
Y'all water cut off? What do you mean water cut off? I don't get that. Charisse, where's my wrench? Who's that? I don't know who you are to give you a wrench.
Right, damn. Asking for that wrench early, Mo. Like, come through a couple of lives and drop a couple of super chats before you go asking for wrenches.
The Lord said, watch your mouth and stay in a woman's place. Oh, really? Global. Well, you know what? I don't think the Lord said that. I think
right, he ODing. I think she probably should dodge all the crazy people because I think motherfuckers are gonna troll her.
You just said that. But my husband gave me permission to speak up for him.
The Lord said, watch your mouth and stay in a woman's place. Shut the fuck up. The Lord would never say that shit. That's some dumb shit. If the Lord said that shit, the Lord did not speak for none of us because there is no women's place. Every place is for humans, period.
For him and myself, because, at the end of the day, I was just...
And I know that's trolling, but thanks for the $10, by the way, global warming.
Respected first.
You're awesome. Supporting the dude is the move.
And if people can't take a joke, then go drink some water and stay.
See, she got a good attitude about it.
Of the internet, because you be joking and doing things all the time. So at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Factory.
It is what it is.
Factory.
So every super chat, $5 and up, I will respond to. If you have any questions, any super chats, $5 and up, I will also shout you out. So everything else, I'm just gonna read. And
there you go, Queen. Being media, yo, she's a straight streamer. I'm telling you, she got this shit down packed, yo.
If I choose to answer, but that's about it. So we got a lot to talk about, right? But first thing I want to touch on, because I find it quite interesting that, a lot of people said they weren't going to cover Luce Cannon and Whack.
You see, that's the hate. What is going on? Is that a thing? Is that going around? Are people like saying they're not gonna cover the Luce Cannon shit? Because academics didn't want to cover it. Is there something going on, yo? Because I'm saying, yo, my dude is solid, yo.
Or whatever issues or Luce Cannon stories again, because
that's Whack 100. I just thought about it and I answered my own question. Chad. Who else would it be? Whack? Who else?
They were told to out of respect or whatever for their own personal reasons, right? So I just kind of want to touch on that because I have some reasons to believe people are trying to control the media by giving false information. It's like another scare tactic, right? Because a journalist that is stating that they didn't want to cover it because they're like, oh my God, this is like, an issue with violence of a murder and things like that. That's what it was said. So let's run that playback. I got a couple clips. That I put together to play while we're here.
Let's go. The Queen got the goody bag with a bag of tissues and receipts. Tissues is for you, Whack.
Talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Let's go.
That's me.
Talk about it. Oh man, Chad, I'm not watching the whole shit, Chad, for real, yo.
With the little shit.
The link is in the description. Already updated.
You gotta go here to get this stuff. Nobody went to San Diego.
Right.
Okay. So now I'm sitting back and I'm saying, yeah, that's why I'm gonna put Money Mike's body on you, right?
Okay, let's pause right there. Whack, you're right. Nobody went to San Diego. You know why? It was a play. It was. Because you weren't going to get the deal that you thought you were going to get.
Oh, shit.
And that's why, okay? Hence, truth be told, that's really what happened. No one was caught up in no feds in San Diego. So scratch your head. Yeah, it didn't make no sense because it wasn't true. Now let's skip that. Moving right along.
Debunking it, chat. For everybody who was skeptical, here's the receipts.
Oh, here we go. Wanted why they wanted it, we're gonna kick it off a little bit. I get a call. Here we go.
Shout out to Misguided. He's been blowing me up when I was trying to screen record this. I'm like, oh my goodness. Y'all gonna see a couple of text messages while I did this screen record. And shout out to that super chat. Shout out Jan Swish. Hang on, let me go back. It went away. John Swish and Hazy Visions from New Jersey. Okay, Hazy Visions, I see you. All right, John Swish, thanks for the super chat. All right, let's continue.
From his significant other saying, he said, Big U trying to pin a murder on him. I said, what? He said, yeah, he said something about Money Mike. I said, I ain't got nothing to do with Luce Cannon.
Yeah, who's Money Mike?
This dude that got unalive, right? I said, that has nothing to do with Luce Cannon. Why would Big U do that?
So it has nothing.
Notice he said, yeah, but he still said Luce Cannon's name like 3 times.
Nothing to do with Luce Cannon. Y'all hear that, right? It's out of his mouth. Has nothing to do with
that, right? She said, I don't know, but he says you may have access to a video that can help him show it wasn't him, right? I said, I think I know somebody that may have that video. Let me make a call, right? So I make the call. I get the video.
He said he made the call to get the video, y'all. Remember that, right?
Yeah,
he made a call to get the video. Keep going.
We're about to catch him in a lie.
I'm not thinking nothing of it. I sent it over to her, right?
That's crazy, chat. That's crazy, chat. Academics is reacting to the video that she's reacting to the academics video, reacting to the Adam 22 video, and I'm reacting to her video of her reacting to the video of Whack 100 being reacted to by academics. Bro, that shit was crazy.
Because in my head, I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. Big U finna like pin something on this dude that ain't him.
Okay. Now, to kind of like, hurry up the story, because Wack like about 10 minutes about this. So Wack calls me and he tells me, yo, listen, bro. There's something about some murder. I would never say this, honestly.
Oh, God.
But Wack pretty much said it.
Right?
He basically said there's something about some murder investigation, some open murder. And unlike everybody else, once I hear police is investigating a murder, I'm usually, especially if I know the people, I have no problem for.
Okay, let's pause.
That's crazy.
Academics, didn't you get big off covering murder cases? I'm trying to understand, right? Your whole career in this whole podcast world came from you covering.
That's so true.
Murders, or there's something.
The Chirac murders.
Tip of my tongue. If you guys have it in there, in the chat, let me know.
Chirac.
But your whole career took off from you covering murder cases. What are you talking about right now?
Chirac. That's
what are you talking about? And I think, doesn't Big U have a murder case on him? So what, you forgetting all about that too? You've been covering it, right? Let's continue. Oh yes, there you go. Thank you, Big Dice. Thank you, the Royal Chirac. Yes, continue.
It's right here.
The Adam and Wax show.
Adam and Wax.
I didn't know.
No, you gotta go
These
here.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Nobody went to San Diego.
Guys, what did he
So
say?
now I'm sitting back and I'm saying.
So he knew exactly where in the podcast, because you see, they've been on for hours or whatever, right? He knew exactly where to go to get the moment of where he wanted to talk about. Why is this, guys? Why is that? Because someone told you to do that? Because someone said, oh, it's at the end of it. We talked about it here. Pinpoint it right here, Ak. Let's go right here, Ak. Continue. Because he knew exactly where to go to find the section that he talked about it, right? Let's go.
The queen is
that's why I'm gonna put Money Mike's body on you, right?
Wow.
Wanted why they wanted it, we're gonna kick it off a little bit. I get a call.
Here we go.
From his significant other saying, he said, Big U trying to pin a murder on him. I said, what? He said, yeah, he said something about money.
All right, let's get to the next clip because
but it appears that Luce is trying to dangle this murder as a carrot to the feds that he could snitch to get out, and maybe beefing with Wack is, and I don't know if Wack has nothing to do with this, but it's to try to throw Wack in the mix or something of the case. And I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be involved in nothing where, you know, if I'm giving Luce a platform and Luce might be trying to implicate Wack in some fucking murder, or I don't know what the fuck, you know what I mean?
That nigga's lying. If he knew that that was the case, he would have jumped on it.
So that's pretty much what I was told. Fucking Wack sends me the, I don't even know how Wack even has this video, honestly. But, but apparently this is the video. This is the video of some murder that happens, which I'm like,
you guys want to know how Wack got the video? My husband sent him this video months ago. They were talking about it. He must have forgot where and how he had this video, because he didn't call people for it. He didn't call nobody for it. This video has been out from way back when this incident happened. It's online. I could have just went on Google and found it, right? I could have went on Google and found it.
That's a fact.
It's funny how he took the bait.
It's public.
He took the bait, guys. I can continue and go on and on and on. You know what? Let's continue. Come on. I'm gonna give y'all some content so we can get some more people up here. And we'll talk about it. And then I'll bring in my guest, because I have a guest that we're gonna talk about this moment.
Oh my God. And there's a guest.
how the hell we're hearing about this? That's why I'm like, yo, these are the things.
How are we hearing about this right now? That's what he says, right, guys? He says, how in the hell do we now hear about this?
Are you really gonna miss this?
We do this training once a year. There's 800,000.
He is being such a goofy.
Luce Cannon was trying to ask about getting this video because he's trying to work like, well, I don't think he told Wack that, but Wack was like, I think he's trying to work with the feds in trying to help them solve.
That is such a yo, and the way he says it, you could really misconstrue that for a fact or something that he's saying that everybody knows, and that's not even the case.
Wack that, but Wack was like, I think he's trying to work with the feds in
Now
trying to help them solve this murder. Or maybe Big U was trying to work with them to help them solve this murder. But
So why would you mention Luce Cannon if you meant Big U?
Big U was going to implicate Luce Cannon.
Oh, Big U was going to implicate Luce Cannon, huh? He just said Luce Cannon like 3 times.
And then Luce Cannon,
see, that's a 4th time, chat,
is then trying to flip this video and probably trying to, I don't know, muddy or throw Wack's name in it. And this could be like, Wack told me he felt like he was being set up. And I'm like, like, what do you mean set up? It's like, this guy's kind of moving different, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, y'all are now talking about open murders once again.
So did he just say Cannon's trying to set up Wack, guys?
That's crazy.
I would think to recall this whole
murders once again.
So did he just say Cannon's trying to set up?
Y'all was set up. It's like, this guy's kind of moving. Felt like he was being set up. And I'm like, like, what do you mean set up? It's like, this guy's kind of moving different, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, y'all are now talking about open murders once again.
So did he just say Cannon's trying to set up Wack, guys?
That's crazy.
I'm turning on Cannon is because he got upset for me calling him a mistress.
That's what that is.
Oh no, wait.
Looks like he's picking
let's
sides.
rewind. He got upset because academics told him that I was expecting something or he owed me something. That never came out of my mouth. So his first reason of being upset didn't work. So he found another reason. Instead, I called him a mistress and he got vexed. How are you gonna get vexed at that? Only reason I would think you'd be mad at that is because you really are a bitch.
Yeah,
and you know I called you out your name because that's how you act. You have that problem. And you had a vendetta against my husband from day one. Because for you to keep bloody panties of mine in your phone, that means you've been keeping things to try to say something. Or something. There's no other reason for you to want to keep that in your phone.
He a backstabber.
And I see we got our special guest in the waiting room. I'll be with you shortly. Just get settled and ready because we're about to go up.
Again, I want to check out of this situation. I'm good. You know what I mean? So this is the video that I got. Now, I don't know, apparently this is years old.
Oh, yeah. I shouldn't have skipped that. Years old. Did you hear the word that came out of his mouth? This is years old. let's continue. I'm going to skip this because I'm not going to get my page flagged. Because, you know, all the YouTubers that are posting the actual video, you can't post violence. You will get your page flagged. So PSA, I would suggest that you edit it out or remove it. You don't want to get your page shut down immediately for it.
Wow. Thank you.
Openly about this.
No,
So
back it up a little bit.
Once I watched the video of somebody dying, I said, why the fuck is people still even online?
Ooh.
I'm going to fall back from this.
Why?
And the only reason I'm even showing this video in any capacity
is
because Wack literally went on a jumper and explained it.
Oh, no.
I thought he called me in privacy. It was just like, yo,
no, you didn't.
Don't say nothing.
That's
Just
bullshit.
Stop talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
bullshit.
apparently
If he did say that to you, that was the trick he gave you to make you not speak to us. That was his way of saying, I don't want you to get in trouble, man. Look, you know, I got some information, man. No, you don't. No, you don't.
That's crazy.
You just fell for the cookie too. Let's keep going.
Let's keep going.
So 2-3 days go by. I asked her, I said, hey, did they try to pin the murder on Luce? And I said, well, how did Big U tell him this? She says, well, they was down there to get their blood drawn and ran into each other.
What kind of shit story is that?
And he really believed that, y'all. He really believed that.
And Big U said
they set Wack 100 up to look like a fool, and he still took the bait. What a sucker.
That's why I'm gonna put Money Mike's body on you, right? So I'm like, that don't even make sense. So 2-3 days go by, another 2-3 days. I said, yo, did they charge him with it? And she says, no, not yet. And then after that, I started to hear, I'm about to get out.
AI is...
I'm about to get out. Get out? What you mean by that?
But did he get out, y'all? I can recall my husband literally just called me hours ago from the feds. Did he get out? Continue.
That's where the red flag was waved. I'm like, you about to get out.
So this is why I kind of explaining, like, you know, it feels like him getting the video for Luce or whatever, and Luce supposedly was telling him that you was gonna set him up. He feels that Luce was like doing I don't know what the fuck, but chat, I hope y'all understand why I just moonwalked out that situation. Because here's my thing.
He moonwalked.
If this is true or many other things are true, it's clear that entities are using the media to probably either elicit from other parties statements of guilt, incriminating statements, or evidence that might not be known to the police.
Evidence that might not be known to the police. Guys, once again,
that don't even make no sense.
Situation with Money Mike, rest in peace. You know, prayers go out to your family. Is old. It's not new. It's not something that they don't already have. Keep going.
To help out in murders, and I'm like, it's one thing. Like, I know someone like, well, I can do the work. Right? It's like, bro, it's one thing when you know these niggas. Like, what the fuck? Like, it feels like some Game of Thrones shit. That's something like, you know what? I'm good. I'm gonna just let y'all rock out. And this is why I'm like, yo, I don't know what's going on with Wack and Luce, but if Wack could come to that conclusion, and I think it's a fair conclusion based on the stuff he said.
Based on the stuff you said,
pray for everybody.
Hell no.
I'm gonna pray for you too, Act.
So you're suggesting,
hey, bro, when it comes to the feds, it's only one thing make a move: bodies.
Right.
No, y'all know that is not true.
Yeah, that's not true because you could get caught for the feds with a bunch.
It ain't just bodies.
You could be there for drugs.
Let's stop with the cap. And Adam don't know nothing from nothing. He right. You don't know.
Yeah, that's a lie, child. You could be in the feds for fucking drugs, for check evasions, for being a shitty lawyer.
It's the only thing make a move.
Well, they pursue other crimes as well.
No,
not much.
Talking about.
He said no, they don't. Oh hell no! Why is he even spreading that shit? That's such a false statement.
Nah, you want to get out, shit. It's bodies. So now,
okay, now we're good. Yeah.
He said you want to get out. It's bodies. Who's trying to get out?
Look.
He loved to make y'all believe what he's saying by repeating or speaking louder or showing his phone. You know, he's always the king of look at the look.
Oh shit, he looked like the type.
Guys, you know, Wack is a real good con man, right?
Oh
so
shit.
Sometimes you got to play the game with him and see if he tells on himself.
Oh shit.
And best believe he sure did.
He's gonna.
That's the video. You can press it if you.
I think that's the video I just showed y'all.
Oh, academics. Okay, we're gonna stop it right there, y'all.
Whoa, what the hell?
But he went to the wrong screen, y'all.
What the fuck was academics watching?
Academics.
Hell no.
Okay, we're gonna stop it right there, y'all. I don't know what was watching, but he went to the wrong screen, y'all. He had booty up in the air.
Shit, what the
I'm just glad it's a female. All right, we're gonna stop with that. I'm gonna bring in my
Well, I'm not saying nothing against nothing, but I'm saying he hasn't been openly gay to nobody, so that would be surprising.
Special guest because he slipped up right there.
That was crazy. That was a little snap me out of it for
What's up, special guest?
Holy
come on, what's the deal? How you doing?
We got Jungle. Is it Jungletography TV?
Yeah, my shit Zato. My name's Zato.
Okay, we got Zato. He works with Jungletography TV.
Yes,
and
yes.
They are, when I tell you, the #1 location that talks about LA.
Okay, Chef, you guys want to finish this off? Go ahead. They have disproven the whole concept of Luce Cannon being a snitch in any way, as you can see. It's Wack 100 on a campaign, a hate campaign, hating on Luce Cannon because he feels entitled, just like Big U thinks that Nipsey Hussle owes him something. Wack 100 thinks that that Luce Cannon owes him something because Luce Cannon was getting put on all these interviews through Wack 100's referral. Like, bro, like you want to be you know what I'm saying? You want to jump ahead of the curve, charge a couple of dollars, but don't be thinking that you're gonna be responsible for the whole career. That's preposterous. Well, Chad, you already know, this is your boy Chi from the Chi Challenge. Thank you for coming to the Chi Challenge Reacts, and don't forget to drop a comment below. Let me know what you want me to review. We're gonna keep giving updates on the Luce Cannon situation. Guys, go ahead and show love to Charisse and Luce Cannon's page on Instagram. You're gonna go see Charisse Mills, and here you're gonna also see her as Charisse Mills on her other page. And go ahead, subscribe, guys. And as for us, you already know, show us love. The new season 1 of Chi Challenge Reacts is there. Today is episode 13. So guys, go ahead and show love to the videos. They are all getting decent amount of views. Go ahead and sit through those. As you can see, they got 300 views, and some of them they haven't even been there for a week. So, well, a week and a day. Well, you already know, Chad. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for showing love. Thank you for always holding it down. You already know, namaste. And guys, remember, the universe is all about karma. So, what you give is what you're going to get. So go ahead and focus more on helping others than helping yourself. You already know. It's Chi from the Chi Challenge. Peace. 1000.